Welcome back, everyone. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. Welcome in, Peggy, Irksome, John, welcome in, Carl, welcome. Hope y'all are doing well. And then everyone in Twitch chat as well. Rika, 3D Designs, Draysham, welcome in. I'm missing some people. Grubby, how's it going? Heck yeah. Wasn't gonna make a contest entry because I'm on a huge build already. Came up with a cool idea they just have to get done. Ooh, cool. I can't wait to see. Yeah, the last stream was fun, going over some of the new build contest submissions. We've already got a whole bunch more, so we'll be doing that maybe even again Friday's stream. We'll have to see. We might even be doing some more streams throughout the week as we get more submissions and stuff. It's just so much fun that rather than just doing the Tuesday and Friday, I might work in like an extra or something. We'll see. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. NetComico, welcome in. Heels, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, having a good day so far. Really windy here again for some reason. It seems to just be chronically windy this winter here. Getting a little tired of it, but we're managing. You're managing okay. All right, so today's plan is to do some more work on the blacksmith hut. In the last Blacksmith Hut stream, we did the roof of it, which turned out really nice. And now I think I'll just kind of continue working on some of the walls, the door, all that good stuff. And then we'll see, we'll see where we get. Maybe the roof of the second little building, all that good stuff. So I'll go ahead and launch up the game and we can get started here. 3D Designs, gotta go to YouTube and give a like. Heck yeah, appreciate you. Martina, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You'll be nice and not mention the weather in Middle Georgia right now. Was it way nicer? Still haven't done my tutorial stuff. I'm kind of like over my holiday break now, you know. I had to take the last like week or two just to like rest up, get ready for the new year. We got a lot of new stuff planned. And thought that'd be best for me. But I'll get working. I'll get cracking on some new content, new videos, all that good stuff. Sunny and 75, dang. That's awesome. Starting to get warmer here in West Virginia. Oh, nice, nice. And welcome in, by the way, Lord Mace. Meanwhile, got 3 days of snow here. Ah, the region of Germany. Yeah, snow would be nice. It's like I like it to be warm or really snowy, and it's hard to, you know, great excuse to be lazy. Yeah. Definitely. All right, I'm gonna get the game pulled up here and get some stuff adjusted. Okay. Cool. Let's jump in. Thanks for the tutorials. Just finished the barn following the cozy build. Loving it so much. Oh, that's awesome. So glad to hear. Yeah, that build worked out pretty well. Just filling the bottom of it because, you know, I didn't do that with mine and all my animals got glitched under the floor. So I had to go back and do that later. The part under the floor was like hollow because I just built it right over the hillside. So anyway. Don't be as dumb as me there, but you know, I'm glad it's working. Have to give yourself rest? Yeah, definitely. I'll get burnt out if I don't. Just trying some other games too and other things. Might have some interesting streams to do coming up. Just checking out some other like RPG style games and things like that. Just for fun here and there. Yeah, then I drowned them. Yeah, irksome. We don't have to mention that part. Well, okay, they're not... Yeah, they're fine. I don't think anything can do aside from actually whacking them. We'll kill them. The door stays stuck open. But, see, they're happy now still. They're not stuck under the floor. They're even still fed. Imagine that. Actually, are they still fed? Oh. Well, that one still is. I should... That's what I should do when I come in my... barn, is I should turn off the HUD so that you guys can't see if they're fed or not. And then nobody will know. Yeah, I hope they'll do something about animals glitching so often, right? I hope so too. I hope so. Yeah, Grubby. YouTube or Twitch plays 3 minutes of ads every hour, so you get hour of ad free rather than tons of little ads all throughout. Is how I have it lined up. But yeah, it means you're gonna sit through some longer ads there unless you're Prime sub. Hey, Cinco, welcome in. Oh, cool. Gonna be 65 and no snow this winter in Northwest Arkansas. Gotcha. Yeah, like here, we usually get so much more snow. Like, I'm in Colorado, we freaking don't get snow this winter. Like, it's just a slushy mess on the ski slopes. Like, if any of you are coming out for, like, skiing or anything, don't. It's not good right now. Didn't you just restore your game from Friday's stream? Yeah, the capybaras are so cute, right? Had a baby hoffer glitch through the wall and run between the wall and a rock wall. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know what they doing honestly, but you know. Do I have a greenhouse in the forest village? Honestly, not yet, but I've thought about it and would love to at some point. As far as locations for the greenhouse, this is what we're working on today, by the way, the carpenter, or the blacksmith hut. Little round building at the top of the hill here. But as far as locations, I was thinking, of doing it down here. Possibly like on this little hill or something. Just a small greenhouse that maybe sticks out like this way. I don't know. But that's what I was kind of thinking if I did do one. To do it right up in here at some point, because that could be cool to do a little bit. If only Amazon let you use your Prime sub for more than one channel. Right, YouTube Premium works. Just a bit of delay in the stream compared to Twitch. Yeah, it's gonna be like 3 seconds instead of instant like Twitch. This is true, but twice the quality than Twitch. So there you go. If you're watching on TV, I highly recommend you watch on YouTube. Way better quality. But yeah, hopefully the delay's not like terrible. Oh, in Texas is Lubbock. Originally from there and haven't still have family there, so you get up to date on the going-ons there. Nice. Morning from the West Coast, welcome in. Curious what camera or webcam I use to film. Great clarity. I currently am actually using a Sony ZV-E10. It's kind of like a pretty cheap entry-level APS-C camera. So it is like better clarity than just your average webcam. I used to use one of I think it was the Logitech C920 or something. It's like a $30 webcam or something. And it was okay, but it really sucked in low light and was just really grainy and stuff. So I have this nicer camera for filming my other videos and stuff. And so I was like, I got an infinite power pack for it so that I don't have to worry about replacing the battery and stuff. And then set it up and it seems to work pretty well. Cause I was like, I have it. I may as well use it as a webcam too, get better quality. Had a heat issue with it. It was overheating, so I did have to get like a little fan to mount behind it, but it seems to be pretty common for a bunch of people. Like, that's if you go like 4 hours plus on a stream. If you're keeping it like under 4 hours, doesn't have any heat issues. And also it depends on how hot your climate is. Like, I got it in the summer, like beginning of summer is when I started using it. This year, and it was really hot, so I did have to get that fan to sort of mitigate it, but it's doing pretty well. Hey, Peapod, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, honestly, I might go and get some doors, or see what I have in my furniture chest actually first. Possibly some lighting, some doors, but we'll see what we got down here. Doreen, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How's the build feeling? It's going good so far. Going good. We are now working on some of the walls and stuff. Got done with the roof in the last build stream for it, but gotta find some good stuff. Alright, I think, yeah, carved wooden windows. Other cool things. There's the doors. Get some blocks and stuff. Get all this working here. Added a timer sort of to them all. Ooh, interesting. That's awesome. Isaac, welcome in. Buy a new name again? You change it again? Finish up Enshrouded contest build, now you're working on your personal build? Nice, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to look through it. We had a stream a bit ago looking through some of the early submissions, and yeah, I'll keep going through them for sure. It'll be super exciting. I think I'll want let's get the normal, let's get some of those guys there, and then I want to do, what do I want to do? Some of the conifer wood blocks. Start with some of this here. Noodle boy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And the waterfall sound. You guys hear that? I feel like the water sounds have continued to get way more like ambient and better. Never really noticed that. It wasn't the case when I built this waterfall here, but like that's pretty cozy. Do that right outside a house or something and get some of the sound there. Posted about a day ago, level 2 altar size was a challenge. Yeah, right, keeping it down. Oh, that's awesome though. Yeah, I have not checked it out then. Last ones I checked out were from a few days ago, so I've got like a little numbering system and everything else, and yeah, I'll be taking a look. Possibly later this week or next will be the next build, showcase stream. I'm trying to stream some of them because it's kind of fun to all take a look at all the creativity together. But yeah, I might do like a co-stream with one of the other judges or something as well. Just have some fun. You see where the tables were turned in your screenshot in Discord? Oh, I don't know, Irksome. I often forget about stuff there. So maybe I saw it, but I can't recall it off the top of my head. Let's see. I want this to go, oh boy, where do we want it, like here? Yeah, okay. Something like that anyway. That's gonna be the door. And then what do I want over it? We've got the bottom levels of these things are all the conifer wood block. So I think I'm gonna do that over this door as well. Sure, let's go for it. Okay. We've got the door frame piece, and go ahead and bring that in with it. Turn off snapping, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, starting to get some of the walls done. We'll get it all like trimmed out nice and everything else too. Gotta go get a different type of roof block for some of the trim, but called it water overnight. Oh, nice. Since the water now has physics, does the rain increase bodies of water and little ponds, etc.? No, it actually does not. So that is the only thing that's not exactly like real life, is like the rain, all it still really does is like creates a little bit of a puddle texture on the ground, but it doesn't actually increase water levels. Interesting if it did. I mean, they in theory could, but that would probably tank performance a lot as well. Hey, Euclid, welcome in. Had to make use of the pun, because you were doing sideways tables in the lineup planks for your bridge. Heck yeah. Hey, Boomer, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Notice the larger the body of water, the stronger the water acts, or the stranger the water acts. Interesting. Yeah, so one thing, the biggest cause of like nearly everyone's problems with water is that it's purely out of render distance. It's always going to be the biggest problem with Enshrouded, is the render distance. So when I'm down here, if I chill down here and like on the far side of my village for a long time, this waterfall is going to kind of cut off and this water level is going to go lower. and it's gonna, a lot of that like confuses people. It's like, what the heck, where did my water go? They're like trying to get it right, but you have to be within render distance. See there, my waterfall cut off, and now it's back to full again. You have to be within render distance of the water source. My water wheel there just cut off, and now it's got to come back again. Yeah, you gotta be within render distance of the water source, or else you're gonna start having water issues until you come back within the render distance. So yeah, pretty soon this is gonna, yeah, there it goes. Now it's a full waterfall again, coming over the water wheel. So don't get confused if you like, you gotta sit somewhere for a while and let things update. That's always the biggest tip I can give with water, because like my water source for this build is all the way up here. So if I'm on the other side of the build from it, then things are just gonna not show or render, or they're gonna be wonky and be like, where did my water go? But yeah, so just keep that in mind, that your water sources have to be within render distance, or else your waterfalls or moving parts are gonna have issues. And if they do have issues, just again go back to render distance, and you might just have to like be in a certain area to sort of view your whole water feature in one go, have it all render in. That may be why the contest has a level 2 limit. That's probably, like, honestly, you're spot on there. I mean, their last contest also had a level 2 limit, just because it's, like, you know, it's bigger than a level 1, so it's not the level 1 challenge, but, like, you know, big enough to fit a lot of stuff, be really creative, but small enough to hopefully not intimidate a bunch of people out of, like, building something, you know, because you don't want it to be like, oh, size matters kind of a thing, you know? So that's kind of my guess as to why the level 2, you know, it's good that they put a limit on it just for that as well. But yeah, the water as well, level 2, it'll fully render, which is nice. Do we know if there's a height limit to the water? Like Sky Castle, the water flow over and down? Will it continue the way down or stop at some point midair? So yeah, it'll continue all the way down, but again, has to be within render distance. So for example, if you are watching your water source from the ground, it's not going to fall because the source isn't rendered. You'll have to be up near the source to see it fall all the way down to the ground, if that makes any sense. I know it's a little confusing, but yeah, there's no height limit to it or anything, but like, if your waterfall is so tall that it's out of render distance, and you're at the bottom of that waterfall, you're just never going to see the waterfall appear, because the water just won't render in. You'll have to, yeah, you got to have your water source like low enough if you want to see it to where, you know, it renders in, yeah. Yeah, level 2 altar also makes it possible for newer players to participate, definitely. They're going to fix or improve updating rendering issues. So I talked to the dev about that on another stream a bit ago, and they hope to, you know, when 1.0 is out and stuff, they want to start, you know, doing a lot of performance tweaks to the game. Which makes sense, but it's never gonna be the level of like Unreal Engine 5 rendering, or, you know, a lot of the newer games that are coming out, because of the fact that they can utilize nanite and lumen and all kinds of other technology to improve LODs and stuff. So that's gonna be the only downfall of Enshrouded pretty much forever. The best thing they really could do is just for people with higher end computers to add a render distance slider, so that we could just, you know, have our computers work a little harder to view our base from farther away. Otherwise, though, it's a little tricky. Or they could do like a pre-render thing of like, oh, maybe the stuff within a flame altar could be like pre-rendered, and it takes some time, but unless you're making changes actively, you could like pre-render it. I don't know how that could work. But yeah, that's the only downfall. The only downfall of Enshrouded, I'd say, is the render. Because, you know, you get some of the other games and stuff nowadays, and you can see your base from all the way across the map and stuff. Hey, Demo 1 FPS, welcome in. And RC Marcus, hope you're doing well. Water issues that randomly show on floors and even stairs. Yeah, again, it might be related to the rendering thing. Like if you're near it versus farther away from it, or because yeah, if you're like close to it, the source is gonna be stronger. If you back away, it's yeah. Unfortunately, I can't really give you a whole lot of advice in that realm, but Been watching the Wilderheim series. Been awesome. Oh, heck yeah. Glad you're having fun with that. That was a while ago that I did that. I'm gonna be getting back into Valheim soon. Yeah, when 1.0 comes out, I'm gonna do a whole, like, we're gonna wipe the Wilderheim series, and I'm gonna do a full playthrough all the way through the end as a fun live series with that game, and a lot of builds and stuff, because I love Valheim. I've just been sick of how slow it's been going with the updates, so I got bored of it because Enshrouded came out, and Enshrouded was just really, really good for my building needs and everything. But when Deep North comes out, I mean, it's bringing steeper roofs with it. It's bringing a lot of things that I've always wanted in Valheim. So yeah, we'll be jumping back in for sure. I really can't wait for that. And definitely stay tuned. That game will make it back to the channel for sure. I love it. Oh, been working on building a huge castle. Gonna be take forever, since it'll be by yourself. Yeah, fun like forever projects though are always enjoyable. I mean, that's kind of been this build for me, you know. It's been taking a long time. Also part of because I've been streaming it or doing content or things. If I would like just put my head down and it was like a speed build competition, I probably could have done this a little faster, but that's, yeah, kind of takes the fun out of it. All right, can I get snapping? Okay, there we go, and there we go. I want to put these large pillars on all sides, to be honest. This is, it just looks a little nicer to do that. Have like a little inset window on each side. So now let's go here, and then, let's see here. Get one of those in. Yeah, that looks good. And then another one over here. Okay. Starting to fill in the walls just a little bit. Working on your first big castle base as well. Have regrets? Uh-oh. I mean, they do take a long time, but hopefully you're having fun with it at least. So I'm doing these walls in here. What I'm honestly thinking is like, so rather than doing a full walls along the sides, I'm actually gonna destroy these, like, these little things here, and then just like maybe fill it in with a little moss or something. Rather than doing walls along the sides here, what I might do is take fences. Like, we could take fences and tip them around to create like this like wooden slat wall that kind of curves. I think that could look really cool. And then maybe the chimney goes off of either this side, probably this side. I don't know where I want the chimney just yet, but we'll figure it out. Meanwhile, had now just advanced to the mountains. Oh, fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people just starting up the game, and I'm super jealous. Super jealous to be in that place of discovering this game for the first time, and it's so much fun. And hopefully everyone new to the game is enjoying it. So yeah, for now these will just be windows. And I know I don't want to do the chimney on this side, so let's see. We'll do this one as some trim and stuff here. Those ones, and then okay, get this coming across. Kind of messes with the textures, but that looks okay. It'll just be a really textury wall of the hut and stuff here. If you need to hit a resource world, be sure to stop by the mall. See the timer. All right. Yeah, I'll probably do that today. I gotta like orient myself with that build. I do think I want the chimney to the side, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a window and other stuff on this side. Cause yeah, I haven't used them all yet for many resources. I know you showed me it. Gotta get used to it though. So I can know where everything is, but it seemed pretty well organized, and we'll go there today. Give it a look. All right, so we got those windows. I'll leave this one without trim since it might be getting taken out in a bit. Without walls, you can't hide parts of the production places to make it look different. Yeah, I mean, it's true, but that's fine, because it's the blacksmith. I want to really showcase them. I don't really want to like hide any parts of them. I don't need the space or anything when it comes to that, so should be fine. Better one of them specifically to have an anvil layering. Oh, near the furnace. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. Much easier to find things in 3D's world than the depot. Oh, cool. I'm glad that's the case. Yeah, I gotta start using it more then. And yeah, by the way, everyone, like 3D Designs on Twitch. He's got a resource mall server, and been super kind to let the community use it and all that good stuff. So if y'all are looking for like a smaller, you know, resource world and stuff, we'll be checking out today probably. Go get some stuff for the build. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Makeup Minx, welcome in. Caught you live, heck yeah. Hope you're doing well, having a good day. So the big thing here is we have this tree that is, you know, I don't know if it's in the way. I really want to keep it because I love this tree being here. The question I have though is like, what do we do with this like patio area? Does this... I was originally thinking a second round roof on it, kind of like Hagrid's hut, you know, from Harry Potter, and do like a little rounded portion there. But building a round roof with the terrain, sort of with the tree in the way, might get really complicated. And I'm almost wondering if we just sort of make this like a... put some statues in place of where these pillars are. Almost have like a little statue circle with like a little anvil or fire pit or something here. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, sadly it's less festive without the Christmas decorations, right? Yeah, those were fun. It's always fun to do. How exactly are you able to do the individual roof tile placements? Hoping this is a mod. Yeah, I don't use any mods in my build, so this is all vanilla. You just go to the single roof block, and then you can just place them like that out of any roof block that you want in the hammer blueprint, or just scroll to the block in your hotbar or something. You can do that too. Getting ready to start playing with fencing props. Seen some really cool vids of castle turrets and arches and stuff. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Create a gazebo style curved roof. Yeah, maybe something like that, or like more of like a tent sort of a thing over here. I don't know. Just throw a forge there and leave it open. Gotta keep the tree. Yeah, I think we do gotta keep the tree for sure. Yeah. Or hexagonal shape, a larger roof between the pillars and delete until it's all joined. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe we could do that. I mean, okay, would another little moss roof look good there? I think it might, because keep in mind, we kind of had built the tavern roof around the trees and stuff, so I could try to do a moss roof around here and just sort of phase it into the tree, just like act, because if I use the circle calculator, we could probably make it work, and then I just sort of ignore that side for a little bit. I think that could work. Hey, Glitch, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Do you like the tree? You'd vote for, not vote for getting rid of it? Yeah, same. This one's really cool here, and I can't replant it because it's one of those big Revelwood ones. I so badly wish we got seedlings for those at some point, but, don't know why I didn't see that. Oh, I'm glad that helps. I'm glad that helped. Yeah, the Enshrouded build system is more of an advanced build system for sure. Don't feel bad if it's, you know, if you're getting used to it still. Figuring out where things are. Alright, what did I do on my... I think I continued all the way down with the blocks here. So, on this forward, or on this blacksmith, I want to get these down, or actually, let's go ahead and hit the undo, and then I want to do those so that I can bring it all the way down. There we go. These have got to like come down to act as the supports. Okay. One there. Yeah, we'll sort of figure this out on this side. We'll kind of put some rocks in there, you know, make it nice, all that good stuff. What's the circle calculator? So we used it in the last stream. The VOD is still up if you want to check it out, where we built this entire round roof in the one stream. The pointy roof with moss and stuff. So I showed it a little bit on the stream, and you just look up like online voxel shape calculator, and you can put in like your diameter and stuff like that, and then it'll calculate circles, and that's what we did to sort of stack this roof and create the pointy roof and stuff. So yeah, that stream might be helpful for you to watch. We'll be using it again, though, for this little roof, which might be today as well. John, thanks so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Hello from Parker, Colorado. Heck yeah. Thanks for all the cozy builds and expertise. Oh, that's awesome. Another Coloradian here. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Seem to have a problem hitting the O key on your phone. Uh-oh. Hey, Sylvan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, maybe we do actually try this roof today. And if I could go to the shapes calculator, wonder if I still have it open actually. Not sure if I do, to be honest. Let's see if I can find it. Voxel shape calculator. I'm just gonna try to search this on my phone. I want it to be on my phone. I don't have another monitor here, but Corbo, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you. I think it was. Gotta try to find the donutstudios.com. Yeah. So DONAT studios.com has a circle calculator that allows us to you know, you guys won't really be able to see it on stream. I could share my screen and go to it on the thing, but let me just brighten my phone screen and show you guys if the camera will focus. So it's basically this, like, let's see, is that gonna focus there? I don't think it really will. It creates like these little block circles based on inputting your diameter and you know, the width and height of the circle or the cylinder. And that's what we're gonna use today. So I gotta calculate the diameter first, and that'll be from like the width of this building. So let's see here. We're gonna do it, I believe, okay, that's 8. I'm pretty sure 16 blocks, because that seems about center there, yeah. So 16, let's do 17, 18. Let's do 18 blocks for the width. And again, right now I'm just using donutstudios.com as the site with this thing. There's a ton of them though. But let's put in 18 and try to do this here. Had to get a third monitor so you could have gameplay, chat, OBS, and an extra one for images and things, like the circle diagrams. Yeah, so nice to have, right? Right? I think, yeah, I don't know, like, I don't have the space for, I mean, I guess I could put like a 3 monitor setup, do like the small one over here for chat, and then have something else, but we'll see. I don't know. Because it's like convenient doing the streaming setup, but I also have like this really condensed, you know, my desk is like 6 feet wide. I've got, you know, huge studio speakers because I also mix and master music, all kinds of other things that like I have to fit like an all-in-one studio setup here. And it makes it a little harder to do some things sometimes, having multiple monitors and stuff. Yeah, it's definitely nice. What type of music? I really enjoy like folk, some folk and pop and stuff, but doing like acoustic covers. So I'll play music myself, and then I also have some people come in every now and then to record songs. Because it's like that's part of the reason I've got really nice mics and stuff that I also use for streaming, and then other speakers and all kinds of things for music. Bit weird at first. did your main monitor with the one, on top, and then vertical smaller one to the right. Yeah, I could probably put one, like, up top on mine or something like that. Yeah, where you can find some music I've worked on. So if you want to head, I've got a couple songs on on another channel, on my second channel that I'm actually not doing a lot of music on anymore, but I kept the songs up. So if you want to, in the description, since you're watching on YouTube, open the description of the stream, and then all the way at the bottom, you'll see like other channel, I think, or personal channel, and a link to it. So you can check out that. I did the most recent was a cover of the Golden song from K-pop Demon Hunters. That was a fun one to do. Okay, I don't think I want to do. Yeah, can't really do a whole lot in here. How are you planning to build up the walls? Love how the rounded roof edges look. Usual building blocks don't have the conform in the same way. And any furniture objects that could help. Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to do eventually. So I've got each of the, like, 4 edges here. And then what I'm either going to do is build them up with the heartwood terrain block, actually. Could be really cool. Or fence pieces, like, yeah, props, essentially, to try to round it out and make it look really nice. So we'll have to try some stuff. Yeah. Use a dual monitor mount with a spring tension thing to hold the 2 monitors at the side of your main screen. The one is connected to your Steam Deck. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, Glitch, I just got the teleprompter, actually. I just got that one. I got to, okay, let me see here quick. I can show you guys. I posted a picture in the Discord server of, Enshrouded sent me some goodies. Some fun stuff. I'll share the picture here on the stream. Let's see if I can go to the desktop capture there. So here it is, Glitch, over right above. That's the monitor setup I've got right now. So we just got the teleprompter in, which is nice. So I can pull some of the chat up on there or other notes and stuff as I do videos for my other channel. And then we got the small monitor right here. And this is a touchscreen monitor, and this is the one that I currently have my chat on mostly because I can, like, just reach over and scroll through it, and stuff. It's all touchscreen. I love having that. And then I've got the main monitor here, just a 27-inch, which seems like the perfect size for me, honestly. I've thought about a 32, but it's like then it gets out of your peripheral vision, and I don't know. I like the main monitor just like front and center. But yeah, that was nice, but I could fit like another one of these little ones either to the side or possibly something above it. I was also thinking of taking this little guy and like putting it like angled right down here. Something like that. But yeah, we got a question. What is the DAW that I use for music? So I use FL Studio mainly. I was a big time Pro Tools user in the past, but switched to FL Studio because Pro Tools, I was just realizing how, like, it's the big name, it's the big popular, like, mainstream thing, but it just, like, the subscription models they were doing for Avid and stuff just started becoming ridiculous. It was like $1,200 a year to keep the subscription for Pro Tools, and I was like, this kind of sucks, and I was like looking for other DAWs, and I was like, oh, there's Reaper and FL Studio were at the top of, like, a one-time thing to have like a lifetime license, and I got into them, and I'm like, FL Studio 21 and 22 and stuff, now that they have the vocal recording and things, I can load up every plugin and more than Pro Tools could, and honestly, it does more than Pro Tools can, and I'm like, I don't know why people, yeah, Pro Tools is the name at this point for me, so I love FL Studio for music. It's really great. One-time fee, lifetime of use so far. I've had it for like 2 years and been really loving it. Right now. Love the desk. Thanks. Yeah, this was built, I do have a video actually on that other channel of building this whole setup. The speaker stands, the monitor shelf, I built everything from scratch, from wood from Pennsylvania, actually. Got the slabs and built it all. So yeah, check that out if any of you are interested. Definitely a fun project. And but yeah, Enshrouded recently sent me the desk mat and the little Thunder Brute statue and a little beanie hat and stuff. Just just for some fun, you know, a little thank you for some content creation. So that was really nice of them. So I shared this picture in the Discord. I was like, oh, I've got it up. And Glitch was wondering about the teleprompter. So yeah, I'm excited to start using that. These are not Enshrouded wallpapers. These I just made with AI, to be honest. I was like, generate like a dark fantasy forest because I like dark desktop backgrounds. So I was like, I just want something like, it just happens to go really well with the Enshrouded, you know, background there. When I got those, I was like, oh yeah, so that was fun. I'm gonna pop back into Enshrouded and see if we've got some, start doing some rounded roof. I think that'd probably work out, but when you bought the pin, they didn't have the brute statue. Oh, gotcha. Well, they do actually now. They still have some in stock. It was a limited thing of like 2,000, I think. And they still have some. So yeah, check it out if you want them. It's like a resin, you know, and you like stick it together with some magnets. It's kind of cool. Let's see. It's pretty chunky. But yeah, it's neat. You know, you can like take his hands and his little sword off and stuff. It's just like a minifig, and then it's all like painted and stuff. And then the base, you can sort of magnet him onto the base. And then it sort of like fits in. It's a little finicky sometimes, but it's pretty cool. And then it's all like resin. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, it was really nice of them. All this Enshrouded merch coming from. So they have enshroudedstore.com is where they sent it to me from. So someone said AI, what's up? Yeah, Isaac. Yeah, that's always fun. Glitch, did you try to send a link or something? Oh, link the yeah, so unfortunately I don't have links enabled in chat for other people. If you send it to me like in Discord or something, if it's something you want to share, let's see. I don't know if it blocked it. Yeah. Then I could try to post it there. Yeah. I don't have much Luthier stuff on the second channel. That was actually before I did YouTube that I did a lot of Luthery. So I don't have a whole lot of it recorded or anything. I wasn't doing videos at the time, so unfortunately, no. You know, maybe we do like a stream of like finishing the mandolin or something eventually. But yeah. Building a house, already have a vision, your gaming corner, have a wooden desk with black metal legs, dream. Heck yeah, that'll be awesome. Yeah, this is honestly my dream setup now. I've gone through made a few different desks and stuff over the years, and I really love this one. Expensive in materials and stuff, but man, if I'm sitting at it every day, I mean, it was kind of worth it to me. Dabbled a bit with an open source DAW. Oh, nice. Just trying to learn some simple stuff for game dev. Would try FL Studio if they had a Linux port. Oh, but you doubt that'll happen. I don't know, actually, yeah. Try Reaper, though. Reaper's probably a pretty good one for you, then, if you're doing Linux. Yeah. Yeah, all the same color theme, right? Stop and take my money already. Yeah, they've got some good merch over there. They do. I gotta get merch for this channel going, too, soon. Oh, just sharing the story. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can share the link to like the Thunderbrood or something. But yeah, just enshroudedstore.com is the one there. No, I appreciate it though. So I'll try to keep going with this rounded thing. This is the fun with streams though, you know, every now and then it's like just take breaks and chat about random stuff, honestly. And you guys have said you don't mind, a lot of you anyway. It's fun. Okay. So we want to go out 3 and 3, so it's going to be a little bit tricky, but I think I can get it here. Let's see. Okay, so this is how we do a round roof. We're going to try to do this little one today. Let's see if we can get it to do. So let's go out to the side. Okay. Let's see here. I gotta do like some scaffolding for myself. 3 and 3. Oh, and then it goes in. Hold on a minute. Oh, because it's out of the. Okay, I see. I see. So we want it to be 6 out. So 6 on each side, and let's go to the normal stone block here. Remove this and just start like making ourselves some scaffolding around here for doing like the rim of the roof. Okay. We'll delete it later, but this is gonna make life a lot easier initially. You look into that, not very musically inclined, so might be facing an uphill battle there. Yeah, Reaper is a harder learning curve because it is like entirely, like you said, it's open source and like all kinds of stuff there, but apparently it's pretty good. You know, if I had more time, I'd probably try to get into it, but inspired you to go and try to figure out where gonna build your next base. Oh, nice, nice. Heck yeah. And welcome in too, by the way. It's super cool. See if you're new here. Always love having new people. Let's see, what do we got now? We got, all right, going in by 1 block. Did this is that the same layer that I did the roof on? I think it was 1 higher actually. It was. So I want to do, okay. Let's try. This is gonna be a little tricky here. I think what I want to do is just first do like a... Alright, let's destroy this roof like back a little bit and then put some blocks over it. Oops. Wanted to keep that. Okay. Start with that, and then sort of do that across the sides of all these things here. We'll do that there. Hey, Nicole, welcome in. And John, thank you so much for the Stone membership. So appreciate you. Welcome in. And the super chat earlier. Just started playing Enshrouded a couple weeks ago, but addicted to it now. It's great to get building tips from you. Heck yeah, it is such an awesome game. Like I always say, is like I'm so jealous of people that are just starting to discover it. It was one of those games where it's like, oh man, you start playing it and it's the game that gives me the chills and stuff. Like, oh, it's so good. I really, really enjoy it. Thanks for all the ideas and resources. Love the vibe. Heck yeah. Appreciate you joining. And yeah, feel free, anyone new as well, hop by the Discord if you want. ! Discord in the chat. Pulls up a link for that if you're not already in there. We've got over 1,000 people in there. Just a really fun, chill community for, you know, sharing screenshots, all kinds of fun things. If you're doing builds. And would love to have any of you in there if you're not already. Alright, let's do like a second scaffolding maybe. Let's see here. Y'all are complaining about altars and you're sitting on a copy of Chisel's World, not wanting to delete his builds. That's right, yeah, because you downloaded the world builds. Anyone with the bronze membership, this build here is available. I've got some of my more advanced builds as world files as a perk there, along with an Enshrouded community server if anyone is wanting to join that. By the way, figured I'd market it a little bit more. I purposely wanted it to be a really slow start because I haven't really hosted one before and see how it works and everything, but it's going really well so far, and yeah, if anyone wants to join, just know that we do have that as well. Alright, so we're just kind of faking the circle here and getting it all to line up and work. Okay. Let's get this one here and then go like that. Yeah, that's working. Okay. There and then there. Perfect. Okay. Hey, Black Ops, welcome in. Can't wait to go see now so you can play Enshrouded again for the first time. Right. Been making templates with the red carpet block and then carving out terrain. So far it's been working great. Ooh, awesome. Heck yeah. So we are doing the first circle with an 18 block radius on the end or diameter, and let's see, go in and then out by 2. So we went in and then out by 2. All right, so let's do that on all sides here. Get this on this side as well. It is going to be really tricky with this tree here, but I'll try to make it work. Need to hop back into the server. I'm sure your birds are starving since you haven't been on in a month. Hey, it's the Chiselchip server. You think I'm going to complain about you not feeding your animals? Alright, and then we go in, out, and same thing on the other sides. I think is it just 2 that's there? Yes, okay. Perfect. So this is gonna be the first of the circles here. So let's go in and out. And do that. And then on these sides as well, which we pretty much have already done. It's just gonna be, let's see. Ooh, this is gonna be the tree being right there. Gonna be challenging, but we'll try. Okay, can I get one more block in there, or is the hitbox gonna... Nah, hitbox is gonna prevent me. Okay. Well, that's alright. That's alright. We're trying our best. Discovered updrafts while gliding. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that's one of the skills. Updraft and double jump are honestly the first 2 I go for. I love double jump and updraft. It just makes navigating and doing things so much easier and fun. Definitely some cool ones there. Castle build has these 64 block wide circle towers. Don't take into consideration the roof. I think I'm going to take some pointers from your builds. Heck yeah, 1 roof block at a time. Exactly. Have patience and stuff. And honestly, yeah, doing something like this round roof that we did for the blacksmith here, the big one. I honestly really like how it turned out. It's a terrain roof, but you could use like the field stones or something too and make it really cool, for sure. Hey Joe, welcome in. Already have the skill, but only discover the natural windy updraft. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Those are fun. Yep. To try to navigate the Albany summits. Katesy, welcome in. See, the party has started. Yep. Without you. Hope you're doing well. So there's our first circle, basically. Now the second one is going to be... what do? We do... Okay, 2 blocks less. So let's do, instead of 18, I'm going to do 14 for the next diameter. So out by 3, yeah, 14 for the next one. So we want to come in and then up. Okay, perfect. And then 2, 3, and then 2, 3, and then let's see, all the way across until it goes to the next one here. Okay, so in, over, in, over, in, over, and then all the way across this side here. Okay. And I probably, yeah, I'm gonna have to delete some of this moss in here to try to do this roof. We'll add it back later. It's so nerve-wracking getting rid of it, but we'll add it back. Fellow Chaos Bringer, welcome in. Fatesy now, the fellow Chaos Bringer. Alright, let's get this deleted. So yeah, we did this round roof just complete, and now I'm taking out, surgically removing some of the moss. Doing the moss boss. And then we will get this to go over there by another block. Okay, and then in and over, in and over, in and over. There we go. Now we're getting there. Perfect. And then all the way across here. That worked. All right, and then in. Oh wait, that's 6 blocks. Yeah, we want it in here. Okay. Then maybe one more. Yes, right there on the tree. Okay. Well, that kind of worked there. I'm happy with that. And try to come this way with these guys. Oops. Yeah, these are gonna be like the most confusing couple of streams with these roofs. You know, I'll mention it again. It's not an easy beginner-friendly build. Doing round roofs that are also terrain roofs, placing them block by block. Definitely tricky. And then what I'm also gonna do is go to settings at this point, turn off voxel details so that we don't have any of that distracting us here. Yeah, there we go. Now just have the plain roof. All right, now I need to fill in on these guys. Let's fill in there. Fill in those ones. Those are already all filled in. Let's get these ones. Oop, come on, one more. Yes. Yeah, we can do it around this tree. Let's freaking do it. Hey, Toto, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Finally done working. Now you can code for fun while watching the stream. Heck yeah. What are you coding? That's awesome. Remember finally hopping in last week. Don't remember what you're doing here, guys. Yeah, shows Chip's dedicated to his roofs. Indeed. Indeed. Gotta have them all working out. So the next one, now that we went in by 2, oh gosh, we're gonna have to like create some stairs here. Let's do like little guy there so we can hop up here. Okay. Now I think I'll go 45 for a couple times. Yeah, we're gonna start pointing in this roof pretty quickly here. So that was 14. Let's go down to 12 for the diameter. Okay. And then it comes up by 2. So let's go in by 1, up, and then 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay. And then I think it just goes, okay, out by 2. So in 1, 2, and then over, and then 1, 2, and then out. Perfect. 3, 4, I think. Yep. And then in, and then doop, doop, and then boop, boom, 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 and then over again. And I think that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're good. And then in, and then out by 2. In and out, and in. Yes, we made it around the tree. Okay. Uh-oh, something's going on in here. What's going on in this spot? We went in by, okay, this is by 4. So here, out 2. And then in by 1, 2. Yep. This is correct. Let's see. Something went wrong right over here. 4, and then... I don't think I'm supposed to have that there, because that's got to go in by 1, 2. Yep, there we go. Okay. What's going on in this? Okay, something. Because of the. Okay. Like talking to myself for a while. Drowned goats. Show the location for this on the map. Heck yeah. We are right below the Blackmire Ancient Spire. Down here. Work building a desktop app with database and LLM integration. Started as a side quest. You try to organize a book I'm writing. Oh, that's awesome. That's really exciting. Super cool. Alright, so what's going on this side? Something is messed up here. I don't like, is this what's going on here? We got 1, 2, that's what was going on. And then we got 2, 3, 4. We don't want this here. Okay. So, those guys gotta move, and then we got 1, 2, and then, okay, here we go. And then 1, and then back. And then it goes over 1, 2, and then 3. There it is. Okay. Now we are past the tree, so we can try to keep this roof going up. Love the builds, heck yeah. Appreciate you joining. Chip's goat care tutorial video, how to remove goats from barn floor, bulk edition. Oh. Yeah, all right. So you're saying you want a goat care video before my roof tutorial? All right, let's go up now. 10. Okay, so we want to get over in by 1 and up by 1. Okay, and then in 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on this guy as well, 1, 2, and 1, 2. All right, it's taken shape now. Yeah, I think it'll be good to do another rounded roof over here. It was just tricky to get started, but now that we're started, it's going. Really need GIFs for these chats. I gotta check with YouTube again and see if we can upload GIFs. Unfortunately, I can't right now. Supply and demand, Chip. Think the roof video is in higher demand. All right. Speaking of, I'll be working from home Wednesday and Friday. If you still want to visit. Awesome, Casey. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I might actually be able to do Wednesday for a little bit. Yeah. All right, so that was 10. Let's go down to 8 now. Let's see, for the diameter. Okay, we go out by 2 on the side. So let's in and up, and then delete this. Okay. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then around this side again. Okay. I have a slew of goat gifts at the ready. Oh, Black Ops, share them in the Discord. I'll add them to the Discord server, honestly. I could do that. I know Keen lightly touched on the idea of aquariums in a recent video. Do you think they'll make aquariums a thing? I think they will, honestly. I think they know how many people want the glass blocks. And being able to sort of add that in a higher animal count for fish. I think they're working on it, but it might take a little bit, depending. Have nothing on your calendar in regards to meetings. Open up the game for you. Awesome, awesome. YouTube does not support GIFs in chats, which is a shame. Yeah, hopefully they do someday. I will say things like that are nice about Twitch, just because they do have a lot of support for, you know, random things like that. So, all right, let's go in and then up by 2 on this next one. So that was 8. Let's do a 6 block. All right, done there, and let's head. Okay, 4 blocks in. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3, 4, and around again. 2, 3, 4. It'll be day in a couple minutes, you guys, so apologies if you can't see very well. And one more in here. Okay. Then I want to continue this up by 1 more block because we're going up by 2 now. Just start creating the point on the roof. This one's quicker than the other one because it's so much smaller. It was just trickier to line it up with the tree and everything. Whatever floats your goats. Yep. Exactly. Twitch ads are nightmares though. 2 minutes of ads. Yeah, it's gonna play 2 to 3 minutes of ads every hour. So then you get an hour of ad free and then 2 to 3 minutes of ads. That's how I have it set up. Most people like that instead of having like a 30-second ad every like 10 minutes. So that, but then again, it's like, yeah, it's gonna play them. The nice thing about Twitch though is, yeah, Prime subs give ad-free viewing. I wish YouTube would do that with memberships. I wish members could get ad-free viewing, at least at a certain level or something, because YouTube takes like such a big percentage of them that I feel like that would be a nice thing for YouTube to do, but goats float like rocks. Yeah, or something, just sink there. And yeah, Twitch Turbo, no ads. Same thing with YouTube Premium. Yeah, honestly, those are nice too. Get your world builder a bit stable. Want to post in your Discord? Heck yeah, looking for alpha testers. That'll be awesome. Timber, thanks for the Prime sub. 6 months. Dude, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Ebony would cry at the idea of screaming dying goats. I bet Ebony would still get a t-shirt that says whatever floats your goat, though. I will get them. I will get them going. All right, we're doing 4 blocks now. Let's do this. Only up by 2, okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then filling it on this side with 1, 2. And then up another one. Okay, we're getting there. Gotta use those primes. Oh, I appreciate you so much. She would, yeah. So I'm thinking that's one of the ideas. So I've been writing down ideas for merch. We should put a poll like in the Discord at some point for them. What do you guys think of these so far? Let's see, where do I have them? Merch. We gotta do a heck yeah t-shirt, a stay cozy, master builder, not lost, just exploring. I'd rather be building. Creative mode. Let's see. Oh yeah, organizing my inventory with chipmunk cheeks full of nuts. And then whatever floats your goat for sure's gotta be on there. And then just some classic, yeah, Bob Moss or Moss Boss. Yeah. Probably Moss Boss, so we're not infringing on anything. If there was, actually, it probably wouldn't matter. Bob Moss. But yeah, definitely Moss Boss. Let me add that to here. I can't believe I didn't add that to these ideas. I was just brainstorming some random stuff, and also based on what some of you guys are saying. Let's see. Moss Boss is definitely making it in here. Okay. Cool. And yeah, a chicken, just a plain chicken emoji on a t-shirt for Isaac. Your face, but Bob Ross style, fro made of moss. Happy little hobbit home. Would that be chip moss? Okay. These be ones that you guys would like. Let's see. Happy hobbit home. Yeah, the chipmunk or chip moss thing. Love the inventory one. You're right. Yeah, inventory full. Inventory half full. Halfdan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Chip moss is gonna be like a special made up, you know, word or something. Special made up thing for like a material. Have to have something with comfy in it. Yeah, so I have the Stay Cozy t-shirt. But yeah, comfy. I could try to do that. Or like, no, I don't have them yet, but yeah, like the ideas. Floating yaks. Floating yaks, oh god. Yak on the stairs. Yak in the box. Gotta do a yak in the box. Where it's like a box and the yak's just like floating at the top of it. Oh man, that would be great. Yak in the box. What'd you miss? Oh, not a whole lot, Liverly Leela. We're just messing around with some merch ideas right now. Doing the as far as the blacksmith hut from the last stream I did, we put the front door on. It's very contrasty because of the lighting right now, but put the front door on, some side windows, and then also started working on this other roof here, the mini side portion, which we're gonna finish today. Someone say a Bob Ross spin with his happy little accident. Do that. I don't have any floating island builds, actually. I do not, but I would love to do some. It's a great game for it. I'm still waiting to do a cover of the Chiselchip anthem. Just saying it'd be great. I wonder if you could put it into AI and be like, what are the chords for this song? And then try to, you know, then I could learn it on guitar or something. Do we have a squad name yet? The Chippies or the Chiplings? Yeah. The Chipmunks, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, we gotta think of something there. Yeah, or just the Chips. I mean, I have it in the roles and Discord. It's just the Chips right now. But we could honestly come up with something fun. Started a floating island. It was a pain getting the altar that high. Yeah, you just kind of build up with stairs and then, you know, delete and replace and all things like that. Chip merch is a must. Yeah, and doing like just like Chiselchip and Chippies, Chiplings. Dude, it's so funny. The guy that I do excavation with in the summers for my job there absolutely hates chipmunks or any rodents for that matter, because they undermine the houses up there and like chew through cars and just it's so bad. He would never buy that merch. Potato chips. Hey guys, gal, chiplings. Yeah, definitely. Chipotle. Oh, see, now we would be infringing on stuff, but this is definitely funny ideas. Chipperoonies. There you go. Chip shrouds. Tried making underneath look like a cloud. Ooh, with the new snow block, that looks awesome. Yeah, chippers. Definitely keeping it. Ooh, chippers is honestly kind of cool because that's like chipmunks, but like better than chipmunks, so it's not like I'm calling you all rodents, you know? Chipsters. Wood chips. There you go. It's okay if it's a parody. Okay, I gotta look at that stuff, 3D designs. We'll see what happens. I also have the trademark on Chiselchip, which is cool now. Filed that like over a year ago, and so now we like official. Now I can use Chiselchip R or Chiselchip TM, you know? Pretty cool. Let's see, let's turn off small foliage now as well. Get some of this moss boss on the roof here. Got to go around the whole rim of the build. I was gonna design a shirt for you, but now I'm blanking on what it was. Oh, if you think of it, Chip Chip Hooray, that's pretty good. Might have to I might have to write that one down as something that could be a fun thing. Let's see. I like that. Okay. Cool. Working on your contest entry, so much math. Means we you can sue you for the Chiselchip anthem if you try to monetize it. Honestly, I'm not gonna be that kind of person, you know. It's yeah. If it's like clips or things reacting to me or stuff like that, or things like inspired by it, I'm not gonna do things like that. It's more for like, if, you know, to try to prevent people from you know, like if someone gets the, you know, names or other things like that and then tries to mimic or do like an AI channel of me or something crappy like that, it's like, not that I actually have the money to sue them or do anything or take it down, but at least I can have it to where it's like an official business and thing. So I was like, I may as well, since it wasn't my name. I don't have a birthright document claiming Chiselchip, you know. Fair use clause. Chippity-doo-dah, chippity-yay. Right. Someone said AI, what's up? What's up? I love how you Hey Isaac. Oh gosh. Chisel and chill. Honestly, yeah, I was thinking of that. I was like, that's generic, but I'll put it down. Chisel and chill. I mean, sometimes simple stuff is like honestly really great. Yep. Chip happens. This is great too. No, I appreciate some of these ideas. I do want to like get some stuff going this year. I'm thinking like, okay, let's see here. Chip happens. That's great. Hammer time. Chisel your chip. Love Chip happens. Make sure that one's has a dead goat in the background. Oh gosh, Casey. Whatever floats your goat, and then you could get like get 20% off if you get the combo of the whatever floats your goat t-shirt and the Chip happens t-shirt. Ain't that some chip? Chip off the old block. Okay. Hang on. Hey, Ebony, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, these are fun ideas. Slept in today? Well, hopefully you got good sleep. That's always good. Can't handle this chip. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Say her name and she appears. There you go. Chip happens in Embervale. Slept great. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear, Ebony. We are brainstorming random Chiselchip merch ideas. I have a whole bunch of really great ones. The more the merrier, because then you just like pick whatever's best, and then we have like some really solid ones. And then we could put some of the best ones in polls and stuff. If you're all to vote. Keep calm and chisel on. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Yep, because I had like keep calm and build on, but like chisel on, that's basically build on, and that's better. Alright, yeah, gotta do some of these. This is great. This is great. I came, I saw, I chiseled. Chiselchip, we dig this. Right. Okay, okay. No, this is good, and then we gotta look back on this here. Okay, you think you're done? You're saying that that's for a t-shirt as well? Okay, I think I'm done. For all the rage quit builders out there. They can get a I think I'm done t-shirt. Keeping hope, we get a lot more round stuff. Yeah, maybe some plain lumber for custom building. Yeah, that would be really cool. Like, be able to do like log cabins and stuff like that. Things along those lines, honestly. Yeah, that would be really awesome. Alright, so now we fill in all around the inside of this. Oop, I think, yeah. That looks good. One right in there. Oh, that's actually not right there, okay. All through here. Oops. Right in there. You're back, sort of. Build first, ask later. That's a good one. Yeah, this will be fun. This will be fun. Getting some ideas, and then, like, yeah, as far as, like, the art style goes, I'm thinking of keeping it fairly, like, black and white. Maybe a colored option, but, you know, can't go wrong with black and white stuff. You know, white t-shirts with black style art, and then black with white. And then maybe some in the brand colors, like black with the light turquoise or orange on it or something. Yeah, for like some accents. But that's kind of the plan so far, is keeping it pretty simple. Keeping the art simple, so it's not like super complex like screenshot images that are printed on something, where it's like more like, you know, hopefully not gonna fade as much over time or things like that. But we'll see. Minecraft who? What are some materials, building blocks you'd love to see in the future? I would love to see some lighter blocks, like a white marble block. That's like the red marble block, but just like pure white, or some, yeah, some like lighter, maybe more vibrant options. They give us a lot of dark muted foresty blocks, which is really great for the most part. I love building with those, but yeah, I would love to have like some lighter options, some more options there. All right, so we made it around the tree. This is good. Yeah, the highly polished stone, that is kind of the closest we get a bit. It is. Vaguely heard something about floating goats. Yeah, that's gonna be one. We gotta do whatever floats your goat t-shirt. And then a yak in the box. I love the yak in the box, but like a flying yak out of the box, because they're just they always floating around. That would be great. Have more builds than sleep. Don't always build a roof, but when you do, you use terrain. Oh, you're saying for a t-shirt? Yeah, I freaking do every time. I do need to start some simpler builds on the channel. I promise I will eventually. For people that actually want to start following along with things. Like the starter house video I did, that thing was like, it's really great. It was like really simple to me, but tons of people really liked it. You know, like I gotta do some more builds that aren't always terrain roofs and stuff. We've just been like grinding out the forest village, but yeah. Yeah, white block that doesn't glow so brightly. Right. Because the highly polished stone, so it's really nice because it's got like that white, you know, like texture or like brick to it or whatever, but like, yeah, like a white marble block that's just like plain, or like, I don't know, just some lighter options I feel like could be kind of nice. Or like a limestone timbered block where it's not like the yellow or the dark brown, but like just pure white with some timber in it. Like you know, the top levels of like medieval buildings and stuff could be pretty neat. The yak floating with the words, you gotta be yakking me. Yeah, right. Gonna be some funny looks at whatever floats your goat. I mean, it is like a thing. It is like a thing. If I look it up, there's like, if I look up whatever floats your goat, you'll find like goats in like inner tubes and stuff. But we gotta just like try to like sketch out like a white stick figure of an enshrouded goat. Want lava blocks? Yeah, those would be so cool. More color carpet blocks? Yeah, or be able to dye them for sure. Because those red ones are really nice. Yeah. More blocks like the fancy stone block? Ooh, yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. Let's see. Let's just keep building out here. Getting this roof around. Oops. I think this is already, yeah, okay. That's already where it needs to be. Now let's go here. We did this once, we can do it again. But man, these round roofs of terrain, it's kind of a nightmare sometimes. Yeah, white quartz block. Ooh, yeah. Keen, are you listening? Ebony feeding the cat? Really? I wouldn't expect this much of you, Ebony. No, it's good. Please feed your animals in real life. Glass, absolutely. Yeah, glass would be great. Get yourself an iron forge sized anvil. We'll make some cool like center anvil piece. I would love to do that in this forge. It's not going to be very big forge, but yeah. Ebony feeds her animals, unlike someone. I don't know who that someone is. I don't know who you guys are talking about, but I mean, yeah, if you are talking, I don't really know, yeah. You could specify, but that's okay. Some people actually care for their animals. Okay, I do in real life. This is put like a bad image on me. Nobody's gonna believe I have a dog or anything like that. Need to give us almost all the props. Yeah, right. Cookers, boiling cauldron. So that was something that the dev is aware of, and that we'll probably be seeing very soon. Are more props for kitchens and things, you know, with that cooker and stuff like that for sure, because a lot of people are interested in that. All right, continue this all the way across and around. Oop, not that high. Let's see. Can I get down here? Does that really work? Oh, I guess it did. Oh, okay then. There we go. Perfect. Glass is a memory issue. Wouldn't hold breath on glass. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah. And same for mirrors. It's gonna be difficult. They already did water. I'm like freaking. Yeah, maybe way to, yeah, more invisible barriers, because we do have the invisible barriers, but not yeah, we could get more options of them or stuff. That'd be cool. Just like windows, but like, yeah, just water barriers, but different, you know, not the hexagons or things, but yeah, an automatic animal feeder. Man, I'd vote for that. Sneaky Pino, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. If Valheim has glass for windows and Enshrouded can't, they can, but Valheim's also a completely different engine and stuff, you know, so it all depends. Like to see some additional functionality for the existing ovens, for example. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Hey, Christy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We'll have the same about water a year ago. Yeah, exactly. They said the same, and they added it in, right? Exactly. Exactly. Boris, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, more recipes for the cooking station and the seafood grill. Yeah, those would be cool. More boxes and crates so you can put, yeah, and place items in them. I think they should just make the crates we have, like, usable. You know, like the barrels and the crates. I love that they have the barrels now collecting water and stuff. That's super cool. But yeah, having some of the crates or like the Christmas presents, being able to place some stuff in them like Valheim has, that'd be kind of nice too. Great, thanks. Hope you are too. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear. Some mounts. Yeah, Valheim glass, it's definitely just, yeah, it's just like crystals and stuff. It's not, you know, sort of works as glass. It, like, is a transparent physical thing that they could, you know, they could do glass, absolutely. But yeah, this game's a little different. It's tricky with the way their engine is to do that, and the whole like level of details thing and all, you know, kind of throws a wrench in it sometimes. Alright, let's get this one across. Go, and then fill it in. So this is gonna be sort of the next little round roof right next to that. This is, yeah, this is gonna look good, I think. We'll be able to get it. You want to tame a saber-toothed leopard? That would be cool. Right. One of those people Thorsten was talking about wanting to be able to, yeah, build it. Definitely. Want to be able to fly one of the little dragon thingies, right? Yeah, glider's cool, but not quite the same. Yeah, that could be cool. It's, I feel like that's what I'm looking forward to with, like, Light No Fire and stuff. With worlds that are big, like, some part of me worries about, like, right now, the Enshrouded world already has such fast travel, teleport, like, with the lore of the game and the way it works, I'm not sure we'll be getting mounts. And Thorsten was also speaking to the fact that we probably won't be getting mounts. They'd be really cool, but yeah, with the way the game mechanics work and things like that, it'd be a little bit tricky, and it's not on their priority list, at least. But you never know. They could. Yeah, the way it drives interaction with a purpose, right? Want a universal display container, we can have... oh yeah, hang Tom's cloth in our bathrooms, and yeah, totally, that'd be cool. Want villagers to use the toilets. Want to ride a big one. Just want more worlds, fine with all the stuff it has now. Yeah, and they have, yeah, or more like altars and stuff too, and things like that. So our world is, like, it's pretty big. This map is huge with the verticality and stuff. It feels small sometimes because of how fast the transporting is, but... Villagers should shower, I'd imagine they'd smell. It'd be weird if, like, they programmed, like, I'm sure some game out there has it. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. A game where, like, if you don't, like you gotta focus on, like, hygiene. I mean, probably, like, Green Hell, that game, wilderness survival game, probably has it. I'm sure there's others where you gotta, focus on it. God, the sun is, like, glaring on my little blueprint here. There we go. They do sit on toilets at times and stand on them, right? The Sims. Yeah, card shop sims has smelly people that can negatively impact your shop's success. Project Zomboid, okay, gotcha. The Forest, I don't know if the Forest or Sons of the Forest has that, does it? I didn't think. Maybe though, or like some sort of like zombies can smell you or something. Why would zombies care how you smell though, man? I really doubt they would, but spray them with deodorant to fix it. That's funny. Oh man. I'm an older gamer, and Enshrouded has honestly been your most played game of your life. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's just done so well. I don't think any other building game is really gonna top it anytime soon. It fulfills like the Minecraft childhood me that I loved, and also like everything that I liked about Valheim and more, and being able to build like the terrain roofs, hobbit holes, tree houses. I mean, you can do anything, floating islands. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of freedom in this game with the building. Alright, I think that's good. Now we build it up by one more block again. Not how you smell as much, but the strength of the scent trail. Yeah, that makes sense. Can call Enshrouded adult Minecraft? Yeah, right? kind of feels that way, right? I'll always think Minecraft when I think blocky games, because that was just like, that was the first I ever did, you know? Not that Enshrouded at all compares to Minecraft, but, you know, Minecraft's got a special place in my heart. That game's always enjoyable. And speaking of that, you know, those grabbing stuff, I want to do a stream. This year is going to be some interesting streams and games that I want to check out sometimes. And there's a game called Vintage Story that is like insanely hardcore survival game. Like probably the hardest, craziest survival game to exist, honestly. And I want to try to attempt to see how far I get in it. It's got similar Minecraft style graphics, just more like dark fantasy feel to it. And but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Buddy adores that game, Valheim Gal Vintage Story. Like the structured system in Valheim has the support, etc. Right, that is kind of fun. That is kind of fun. Enshrouded capacity and the terraforming whimsical feel and all. Yeah, all these blocks and props, it's really fun, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Valheim Gal. Yeah, it's a really good game. It's I just haven't fully gotten into it yet. It's like a big learning curve, a lot to do. In 7 days, zombies smell the food you eat and fart out. Minecraft PTSD is real. Old kid, your oldest kid plays Vintage Story and absolutely loves it. Oh, awesome. So some of you might know actually what it is, and like, okay, so yeah, I want to attempt to do that as like a couple streams on the channel. And try the hardest survival game, but like it looks really cool too. Yeah. Wish everyone would post a release date for their initial release. You're looking forward to everyone? I gotta go like look at the game more. I don't know if I'll do it. I've heard of it. I haven't given it much serious attention. Omerify, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Just got Fallout 76. Liking it so far. Music is awesome. Oh, that's really great to hear. Is it? That one is... No, is it new? No. Fallout 76 is. I haven't played the Fallout games, but I freaking love the show. And I probably should play some Fallout games. Speaking of which, I gotta catch up on some of the episodes that have come out now. From the new ones. All the joys of the holiday break being over, have to get back to work. No worries at all. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. Imagine the fizzing sound behind you when you've just finished a super detailed build. Alright. Most played game before Enshrouded was Doom 64. Ooh. Gotcha. So that should date me. Yeah, those Doom games. I do remember those. They were pretty classic though, honestly, pretty good. They like still keep up with them too, like that's kind of crazy when you think about it actually. some of the old games are like still the best, you know. People are like, oh, games are dying and stuff. It's like, no, there's just been so many like really good ones that new ones just haven't been able to surpass them yet. Sims 4 with about 10 gigabytes of custom content. Lived in Fallout 4 for several years, Ebony. That's awesome. If you remember an older MMO, City of Heroes, a super base customization, still one of the best base builders. I think it came out around 2005. Ooh, interesting. I actually have not heard of that one. Recently overhauled the build system. It's wonderful. That's great. No worries, Pixie. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Remember playing original Wolfenstein in woodshop in high school? Nice, nice. Like Doom back when pixels were a mile large. Yeah, it's insane how far games have come and stuff. But with like, yeah, with graphics getting to where they are and with some of the adventures and stuff doing what they do now, like I'm probably gonna be doing games like The Witcher 4 on the channel when they come out. There's not building, but they're just so incredibly impressive and they fit the whole vibe of what I like doing. The whole fantasy style adventures and stuff, that I'm probably gonna do them. Alright, now we are whipping around this build here. Alright, so there. Perfect. And then fill in all of this. Here we go. A lot of inspiration when building comes from The Witcher 3. Yeah, POIs are so good, right? I'm thinking of that. Like, I mean, it's probably not going to be till like 2027, honestly, at the earliest, like end of 2027 for that game. But it just looks phenomenal. Their showcase and tech demo and stuff, I'm like, oh man. But yeah, it's totally true. Getting build inspiration from games like that is definitely a thing. City of Heroes Homecoming, if you ever want to check it out. Ooh, cool, cool. Yeah, it's a wondrous experience, really. Yeah, definitely. All the builds and games and stuff that are coming out. There's some like just clutter and trash, honestly, that's been coming out, where it's like, oh man, I'm waiting for more of those games like Valheim or Enshrouded, where it's like I hop in and you feel it instantly of like, oh, this is an amazing game. But they are few and far between. At the same time, it's like, yeah, they're pretty good when they do come out, and sometimes you just need some patience and switching it up a little bit with stuff. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do just 3 high on this one. Alright, let's destroy that guy. How does that look? Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. I think we got our secondary round roof done. The whole roof is pretty much here. Absolutely love the water update. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, like here in Enshrouded, you felt a sense of awe. Yeah. Why does the foliage look weird? I don't have it on right now. I turn it all off when I build, and then we turn foliage on. And voxel detail models on. So there we go. There's our finished roofs. And they look pretty cool. Missed a spot, Ebony. Ebony. Gonna get me looking all over it again. Yeah, I think it works out. Hey, Caladrin, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Been playing Banishers, Ghosts of Eden, this great game. Ooh, cool. Started playing with the round roof, got distracted because you might build for a competition. Ooh, I can't wait to see if you do. Yeah, February 4th is the deadline. You still got a month pretty much to do some stuff if anyone else is also looking to enter and do stuff. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, look at that. That worked out really great. Yes, I do have a community server for Enshrouded. It has been up for a while. I mentioned that a little earlier in today's stream. I'm going to start marketing a little more. We've got room for plenty more. Anyone who's a bronze member will have access to that, and also the Valheim community server when that gets going again for Deep North. So yeah, if anyone wants to join in on that, we'd love to have you in there. Especially now that New Year's done, holiday festivities are coming to an end and stuff, and people have got more time. Wanted you all to spend time with family and stuff. The server was pretty low activity for that time, but yeah. We got a bunch of people in, it just depends on how many people are on at once. And obviously we can only have 16 people on at any given time, but it's pretty rare that it's full of 16 at any given time. So yeah, I've got plenty of room if some more people want to come in for sure. Working on your entry right now. Feel pressure with all the submissions already made. Yeah, it's all good. Like, you know, I tell people when it's like, oh, they feel nervous about like, oh, they think of some idea and then they've seen it done before or something. It's like, no, don't feel discouraged because everybody's got their own unique take and different ways of doing things and all that stuff. Yeah, definitely submit it. It'd be awesome to see. Waiting for Deep North, Miss Isaac and Kaz. Yeah. They might be on the, and especially Kaz will be on the server when Deep North, you know, comes out. That'll be fun to get that going again for sure. If you turn off voxel details, you'll see the spot on the older round roof. It's about a quarter of the way down. Yeah, so it's not actually a missed spot. I know what you guys are talking about, though. I looked over that in great detail. I know what you guys are talking about. It's right over. Yeah, I guess I do have to turn off the. It's like it was in here or something. Hang on. Small foliage. Off. It's right up here, but it's not actually a missed spot. It's just the way the voxel textures works there. See? It's not like actually a miss thing. If I put a block there, I mean, I could keep the block. I don't know. There's actually no block there on any of these other sides. And the fact that you don't really see it when the foliage is on is fine. But yeah, it's just, or like this little spot here, not actually a missed spot. It just does that weirdly. I could choose to fill them in, but my OCD is gonna be like, yeah, but then they're actually extra blocks. And when you've got this on quality, like, you just don't see it anymore. It works out okay. Yeah. Ever heard of Hawthorne, upcoming indie game that seems your vibe? I have not. I gotta, yeah, brings a new line. You missed the spot, right? Gotta put that on a t-shirt. I have not. I gotta check it out. We might, yeah, we might have to do, like, some... Honestly, at this rate, might just have to have like Q&A or fun chatting or looking at new games style streams and stuff. All right, at least I got a roof done, so I feel like something's good right now. You know, at least we got something done today, but it's a birdhouse. Yeah, that's where the birds sleep up in there. Can I do a video on how to do recordings, please? Have you seen the, where is it? Go to my channel. Did you see the one I did with OBS a while ago? Like screen recordings you're talking about? Because I do have a OBS tutorial like for recording settings and stuff. On the channel. All right, let me read some of the chat here. We've got a few. Have a question about the rules. The dev mentioned in their post that there is a flame altar level 2 limit. Does that mean you can only build within a level 2 flame altar? Yes. So level 2 flame altar is the limit for the build. That's where, you know, we'll be traveling to and stuff to check it out. So yeah. Do a level 2 build. Multiple submissions could be done with the same world, but you have to specify whose altar is whose. And it has to be multiple level 2 altars. And it'll be judged, you know, individually kind of a thing. It looks fine, LOL. You missed a spot. Right. There's a lot of work done. Yeah, 428 voxels placed one at a time. Yeah, Sylvan, let me try to get the... I can get a link, the link from that video. Or you can go to my channel and search OBS. I did 4 main ones, I think. I did an audio one, a streaming one, and a recording one. And then a how I edit and make my videos one. So I will, let's see here. Yeah, I will try to, I might be able to just share my screen in here. Yeah. So, so right here, if you just go to the search tab on my channel, honestly, and then just type OBS, and then you'll see right in here, I've got a OBS best audio settings, best recording settings, streaming settings, and then how I record and edit my gaming videos. A few simple builds in there, or videos in there. I should be doing updated versions soon because some things have changed, but a lot of the principles and fundamentals and stuff are the same. So feel free to check those out if you want some help with OBS at least. And then when it comes to like actual YouTube itself and everything, I'll be doing more of that on my other main like personal channel where I do that. Working on your winter build comp entry right now too. Awesome, Timber. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I gotta scroll through more of this chat. I'm getting lots of chatters today. This is awesome. One of the judges for the contest? Yeah. Really just looked at the rules section. Yep. So it's me, Glitch Games, and then Honeyfield Notes are the 3 judges. So we'll be picking top 5, and then we'll also be picking like 5 just random builds. So just by entering, you have a chance of winning as well. And then build for like the best video, create a video. It's completely optional, but you can do a fun little video to go along with your build. Something short and sweet or showcasing it or something. And yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun. We did our first stream a bit ago, checking out some of them. We'll do some more later this week or next as well. Be streaming the progress tonight as well. Awesome, Timber. Try to check it out if I can. Do you ever think the PS5 release will have everything the game has now? Do you think it will feel clunky on controller? On controller, it feels great, honestly. The game right now is full controller support. I have a controller right here, so I'll just switch to controller quick. And let's see, as soon as it connects, there we go. So I'm on controller now, and I don't play controller, but like it feels great. You know, I'm on controller because I can walk really slow. You guys will know I'm on controller. But yeah, it feels really great. On controller, and honestly, yeah, it's and Crimson plays just on controller. The other guy I did the playthrough with. So when they do it on PS5 and Xbox and stuff for 1.0 release, I honestly think it's gonna run great because it runs great. So I play it sometimes on a little tablet that I have with 4 gigs of VRAM. It's basically a Steam Deck. Runs really great on that, and yeah, no issues at all. So I don't think you're gonna have any issues running it on Xbox and stuff when they come out with it. There, yeah. Yeah, Irksome uses controller all the time. You have better control of the camera. Yeah, you do. It's actually really nice. It works pretty well. Just order controllers so you can get the slow walking ability with the controllers. Nice. I know, I love that, right? Did a vid, but it wasn't fun. I'm still learning OBS, no idea how to edit. Oh, no worries. Yeah, you'll get better with time. It's all practice and stuff. Wouldn't play this without a controller. Yeah, controllers are just awesome. I do keyboard and mouse because it's also like, oh, I'll type in chat, or just a lot of the games I play are keyboard and mouse, but Crimson actually has to play controller because he's got a brain thing where he can't actually play with keyboard. And so it has to do controller, and so any games we do together have to be controller compatible. But yeah, it's really great on controller. And I just got the Cyclone. I gotta put a gear command in my chat, but anyway, in the links in the description and also in Twitch in the about section, there's links with all the gear I use. If any of you at any point are curious about gear I use, there's links with everything. They're also affiliate links, so if you buy anything through them, supports the channel with a little bit of something, and no extra charge to you. So if anyone's ever interested, to check out that, or just Linktree, you know, /Chiselchip is the link for all that stuff. But I like the Cyclone 2 controller, same as Xbox, but just has paddles on the back, and it's also all Hall effect and optical switches instead of mechanical, so it doesn't wear out as quickly. You don't get the stick drift or anything over time, which I really like, and it actually still costs only the same as an Xbox controller, which has been really nice. I think spatial awareness helps, but can that be learned? Oh yeah, it can be learned over time, you know. Yeah, this game is getting pretty well optimized, for sure. Runs, you know, some people have issues, but it is getting better. Yep. Oh, some people mentioned issues with vibration and arthritis. Yeah, you can always disable the vibration on controllers. At least the Cyclone series controllers, like what I have, you can download the software and completely customize the lights, the buttons, the vibrations, all kinds of stuff. The input, the lag and stuff. Definitely. And I think most of them you can. Got the easy SMX X20, was super easy and cheap. Great reviews. Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, there's some good ones. Some good ones out there for sure. Have fun and good evening to y'all. Heck yeah, Boris, thanks for stopping by. Alright, so now I want to figure out what to do with the edges of this build. Like, I'm honestly thinking this part, we gotta like do like fences as if it's like a cage. Or like some interesting floor-to-ceiling windows, gazebo-style build. I want it to feel open over here. And then this area could also be that, where we have like props to try to, you know, go sort of floor-to-ceiling or get that feel, make it work. But yeah, I'm wondering if we just do like a straight like octagon feel for this build, which I might do, rather than something like super rounded. I'm not quite sure just yet. Gotta figure it out. Just say that Enshrouded is getting optimized so it won't run on your computer to the max much longer. Hopefully not. It will be getting much more optimized with 1.0 as well, which is happening this year. Watch Enshrouded 1.0 come out before Valheim 1.0 comes out. That'd be funny. But yes, it is getting more optimized, and it's running pretty good. It's never going to run as good as Valheim, because Valheim's really simple graphics and stuff. It's not hard to run. But yeah. Ooh, the triangular pattern wall things. Okay, so let's look at what the carpenter and people have here. What we could do with the walls. Because we do have some options. We could use like room dividers, we could use window pieces, fences. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff that we could do. Let's see here. Maybe even tables too, like on their sides. Coffin lids. I mean, freaking anything we could do for the walls. Coffin lids could be interesting actually too. Could do a rounded build with those. Since the game ran not great for you, at least what specs do you have, if you don't mind me asking? You have a RTX 4060 Ryzen. Yeah, that should run just fine, honestly. I have a 3050 in my tablet, and it runs just fine. Not on max settings, can't put it on the max settings, but yeah, a 3050 and a laptop GPU for my tablet that I have, 16 gigabytes of RAM and that. And then the computer I'm playing on now that I do all my streaming and video creation and everything is a pretty top of line 4090 with the 13900K CPU from Intel, and then 64 gigs of RAM. And honestly, I don't need anything more than that to do everything I need to do. Yeah. Would argue that Enshrouded runs much better than Valheim once you start doing a lot of terraforming and base building. Yes, because it's not instance-based or anything. It will never tank your FPS the more you build, which is really cool. Like this build that I have going on in here has so much stuff happening, and just it doesn't care. It really doesn't care. There are so many props and so many edits and things, and I do love that about Enshrouded, the way that it doesn't get laggy as you build things. Just installed CapCut. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I love DaVinci. DaVinci's what I use for everything. I have the paid version as well, just for all the other editing and stuff that I do, but the free version even is really great. Yeah, I love the terraforming is fun. Use a flat, large terrain. Just go nuts. But designing a flow is hard, right? Doing everything flat, but still need to change that. Yeah, it is challenging. I have a 3060 Ti, runs great. Nice, nice. 4090, you wish? Yeah, I happened to beat the bots to order it. I think it was 3 years ago. Pretty much like a month or two after it came out. And that was when I built the computer. And I was just scouring Best Buy and all the places for, you know, to try to buy it before all the bots bought them up. And I got lucky, I got it. Can't say it's easy to actually be able to intentionally do that. And now is also tough times to build things because of the RAM prices and SSDs and stuff. Prices are pretty high right now, but... Use the free for years? Yeah, Christy, DaVinci's great. The free version really works great. Was playing on mid to high settings and was getting around 40 FPS, but you'll give it a go once 1.0 comes out? Yeah. Yeah, I just play on 60 FPS. That's all I do survival games at, because my eyes and nobody's gonna notice a difference. Runs buttery smooth for me on 60. And I just purposely limit it to 60 because my monitor doesn't even display higher than 60 Hz refresh rate, so... I should be getting a new monitor someday, but, you know, works fine. Made the mistake of waiting to buy more RAM. I was gonna get an upgrade for, like 75, now it's 200 plus, right? Yeah, because the company went to just catering toward massive AI manufacturing instead of consumer products. And, yeah, that made RAM prices go through the roof. Pretty crazy. I have a feeling they'll come back down eventually and stuff, but yeah, you never know. Your 3060 8 GB does well, but struggles sometimes. I'm surprised with 8 GB. If I can run it with 4 gigs, granted, I have it on the balance settings or performance settings. I don't have it on maximum settings, but it runs really smooth for me. Ooh, these could be cool, actually. The bamboo room dividers for the blacksmith. It's not a bad idea, maybe. Or these things, like the little walls, the fences there. Let's see. The golden, honestly, maybe these guys, the golden window frames, those are kind of cool too. Man, all kinds of options. They were like $3 here, so yeah, I was like, oh no, yeah, exactly. 4090s and 5090, I can't, yeah, I wouldn't get that right now for at least a while. I usually build like a high-end computer and then have it for like 10 plus years and then upgrade, you know, just rebuild it again in the future. That's kind of the route I go, and I don't get anything new if I don't need it. Yeah, let's try those gold windows. I'll make a few of them, and we'll see how they look. Because those could be really cool. All right, they're down here. Let's try some of those. Ran Enshrouded on quality when streaming, and max when you're not streaming, but you're on laptop. Yeah. But you have you had a pretty decent laptop as well, Ebony, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's not too bad. Wish we could color things like those gold windows, right? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Have your house done with the golden frames. It's beautiful. Okay, I figured they would be. I figured they'd be nice for this because they kind of blend into the forest and they have like the floor to ceiling effect here, which is like kind of perfect for the whole gazebo styles and things that I was trying to go for in here. So you could put like 2 of them there. Doubt there's gonna stick through or anything weird. Put 1 of them there. A couple of them here. I think this is gonna look pretty sweet for the blacksmith, especially the gazebo area. Yeah, like look at that. That is like super elven too. Like they actually look like shiny gold. It's just like maybe it's like too fancy, but hey, it's the blacksmith, you know? It's the blacksmith, so it fits in the lore adequately. I'm trying to get a farther back view, and of course, you know, the walls maybe on the workbench. Ooh, yeah. There's a whole bunch of, they do stick out above. Yeah, they won't in my case because I've got the terrain on the roof. If they did, though, I could always just sink them down into the... Oh, they do at the top. Okay, hang on. I can easily fix that. Let's do that here. I'm going to sink it down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and do that. Does that fix the issue? Ooh, not quite. What about 12? You're right, they do stick out. Okay. 12. Does that maybe make it better? I don't want it to stick down through the bottom too much anymore if it is suspended, but it'll especially work on the large hut, so maybe I don't worry about the little corner that sticks through there, but 13, 14, 15, 16. Maybe we just go down by 16. And then, I don't know. Yeah, the golden frames really are nice. So they are sticking down anyway. And honestly, because of that, what I might just do is like, we could just rotate them around like this. And just do that. Snap them to the top so that they've got that like trim element. And yeah, they're gonna stick down through the floor, but we could just build the ground with the blocks all the way down and stuff. That would be fine. And this way they won't stick through the roof and they'll look really nice with the trim and stuff. Can I pay some ingots? Come set up a water wheel and grinder in your base? Oh, maybe someday, Ebony. Someday when all this time allows, you know. Yeah, I would. I'd be happy to come help with some of that sometime. Just let me know and I'll keep you posted when my schedule allows. Maybe put a small gold window on them as a feature. Ooh, yeah, could do that for sure. Ooh, and maybe now that this is actually rotated, I wonder if I can like... No, I'm not gonna be able to like get this in the tree, really. That's okay. Oh, use them as grates in front of your fireplace? Looks so nice. Ooh, yeah, I bet that would really look cool, actually. I bet that would look awesome. So on the bottom here, I kind of want to do like... I want to do something where it's... Maybe we do wood on the bottom. Let's get some heartwood. I've got some ideas. All right. Oop, come on. Get in. There we go. Whenever you're Uncheated too shy to be not just not in live chat. Live chat easily became a Yapatron 2000. So let's see. We wanted the lighter terrain, some of the heartwood. Is that anywhere? It's wherever Ebony put it. There we go. We found some. I kind of want to use this as one of the walls, so like below the windows. I think that would look really nice. Did a setup with inside your fireplace very large is on the wall and adjacent to your patio, so the fireplace is dual purpose. Ooh, yeah, that'd be super cool. Really need to add a horizontal movement option on props. Oh, like the vertical? Yeah, sometimes props will do horizontal, depending on what you're looking at. Right, to be able to adjust it a little bit would be nice. That would be cool. Yeah. What I want to try to do is like get the cube here with the Blackmire Heartwood, or even just like just a single block, and let's do a let's do some updates here. Let's take the temple block and come out by 1 on both sides of here so that the block has something to anchor to. Let's do that, and then that, and that already had it. Perfect. Okay. That's already got the there. Wait, why does this one have it if the other one... Oh. I guess... Okay, that's fine. Because technically don't really want that to be there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Go in here and here. Then we'll take the terrain with the Blackmire Heartwood. Either the Heartwood or the barrier wall block. Honestly, we're going Fieldstones. I don't like the idea of the Heartwood anymore. Changing my mind. Because everything else I've done is Fieldstones, I think it's gonna match better. The ability to undo, yeah. Hey, MK, welcome in. Yeah, the rain is such a vibe, right? Yeah, an undo button would be nice for props. That would be very nice. Alright, so let's put the Heartwood back. Smallison, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the rain and Enshrouded, some games it's like way overdone. I love the rain and Enshrouded. It's not distracting, doesn't give me a headache looking at the screen. It's like just enough to make it really nice. Yeah, it is fun to see what people can create with the limitations of the game, right? It is pretty cool. So we're going to use the Fieldstones, and I'm going to stack them at least 2 things high. And... oops. Now we're just going to kind of create like a little bit of an interesting thing going on over here. Oh, I could go at like a complete angle here. Okay. I wish we could use blueprints with any block. Roof blocks, terrain blocks, I would love that. Instead of having everything in separate sections. Which, yeah, would just be super nice. Alright, so there's kind of a little bit of like a barrier wall-ish, something there. Yeah, the Blacksmith's view is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna get the full sunrise and stuff from here. Yeah. Can we get a capybara emoji on YouTube or Twitch? Sure, I could try to do that. If I don't, remind me, you know, DM me on Discord, I'll try to add it. Update some of the emojis. Alright, let's get this one up and then do one over there like that, so. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a cool blacksmith hut, and then like just being like completely open and stuff on the sides is gonna be a neat vibe. Hope he has blackout curtains. Started playing with the terrain lately. I'm getting kind of obsessed. Yeah, Christy, it's my favorite part of this game, if anyone couldn't already tell. New terrain roofs, the landscaping, it's like, I'm so slow with it, placing it like block by block with tons of stuff, but man, so much potential is really cool. Thanks for the reminder, Ebony. Appreciate you. Thanks for the super chat. Capybara emoji. I'll get one in there, for sure. There's like a general like capybara. I was thinking like the Enshrouded ones, but they don't have a whole lot of texture, so as an emoji in a really small form factor, it might be hard to see, but I'll try to get a capybara one in there regardless. Bribery works. Yep, now I'll do it, irksome. Yeah, we could try to do like a capybara t-shirt or something of that lines as well. Gotta think of something, but this done and a couple more. Okay. So there's our little barrier thing. Not a perfect circle. It's a bit like jagged, but sort of on purpose as that, so that the windows or other elements could be interesting, but yeah. Problem with terrain and roofs is that you don't understand how they work. Can never figure it out. Maybe the topic for a video for people like you. Yeah, so I am going to be doing a full, like, in-depth song. Not song, I'm reading Twitch chat now. Yeah, can we get a capybara song? What does the capybara say? yeah. Isaac can be on it. But yeah, I do plan to do a video, full step-by-step guide for terrain roofs, where we do something like a simple cabin roof, to where I'll show you how to do the custom shape and then coat it with terrain and go through a whole step-by-step thing. And I'll try to make it so those same principles will apply to like anything you do. And then kind of get it there, yeah. Don't just cap it, capybara it. Right. I have a friend who's an artist. All he draws is capybaras, all doing different things. Knitting, kung fu, cooking. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Dang. Yeah, the roofs can be a real trial. They can be challenging. For sure. Yep. So this is what I've got so far, and I'm thinking I want to continue these up as like pillars along the sides with so that it looks like it's sort of framed. So that looks kind of nice. Let's do the same thing on this side as well. And then we'll figure out where the forge goes, where the chimneys go, all that good stuff later. Blacksmith is not, well, yeah, I don't know if he's going to have much of a spot to sleep or something, or maybe that little secondary spot is his bedroom. Because I was thinking about having a loft in this build, but, like, that's a cool-looking roof. And we gotta, like, we gotta do a big, like, chandelier or something. And did you pet your capybara today? There we go. We'll do that one on it. New subscriber from Germany, keep up the good work. Heck yeah, welcome in, Victoria. Appreciate you joining. Hope you're liking the game. What are you gonna do for the walls of the blacksmith? That's what we're doing right now. I am filling them in with this stone, and then I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to actually use like some of the tall windows and sort of keep it like very open feel. Because you kind of want like airflow and stuff in here, and I want it to feel cozy, but open at the same time. So we've got some of those, and now I gotta figure out what I want to do here for this. Maybe we just use those gold windows for this piece, and then we just come up with something fun with these stones for here. I might actually do that. Like, if I outline the whole edge here in stones. Oops. Let's see. This is going to be a little bit tricky to get the exact placement of things. Oop. Yeah, we're using field stones, Christy. Oh. It wasn't even falling off the roof, you guys. Freaking wasn't even falling off the roof. And then I had to freaking do it all the way. Walking off the back, man. Don't feel bad if you're in first person mode and don't know how to do this, because, yeah, me neither. Yeah, it's coming along nice, it really is. Alright, so maybe some scaffolding along the back wall, maybe we'll do that. Okay, how do we, okay. Let's just continue that with a piece there, perfect. And then see, like, in the inner corners, I could, like, go down with some, like, little pillars, and we could do, like, an interesting, like, stone sort of a thing in here. Ooh. Let's have it out on the side here, maybe? Ooh, that could be kind of cool. And then same thing on this one here. Chip has fallen, yep. Yeah, none of you were looking at the screen for that, that's okay. That's okay. That'll be fine. So where, okay. We have that one. I guess the next one's gonna be like in here or something. And then kind of on the outside of this, like there, is that about right? I guess. Where does that end up if I try to connect it with the top here? Kind of goes back like that. Sure, honestly, I guess that works. We could even like, well, maybe thicken up the walls, maybe not actually. We should probably like destroy them out a little bit like that. This looks kind of cool though, and then we could even like arch it and stuff to go over, so like a piece there, and like a piece there and there, so we sort of get this like weird looking stone thing going on here. Like, look at that, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Keeps it like natural looking, foresty. We could even mix some moss in, put some interesting lighting and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think of it? And then just keeping using those gold windows for the walls of this place. And then I could even put them at the 45-degree angles on these sides. Try to do that. Love it how it rounds out those edges. Yeah, it's kind of nice. You likes it. Awesome. Fell earlier when you were starting the tower for your castle? Yeah. Wish the decay tool worked on terrain. That would be kind of cool. Wouldn't it? That would be really neat. Yeah, I kind of like this design, honestly. I'll try to do it here. Alright, how far over does that? Okay, and then this comes in, out, in. Okay, there we go. I think that's right. And then right in these areas is where we came out with another thing here. Okay. Yep. So right there, and then the other one looks very unique. Yeah, it could be kind of be cool with this open feel and stuff. It definitely does, doesn't it? It's different than what I've done. Looks good. Triple D approved. Awesome. Have to say, Chisel, this is looking fantastic. Weird seeing anything round in the game. Super well done. Yeah. I'm glad you're liking it. Yeah, I think it's turning out pretty good. It's the first round building I've ever done, really. And very fun to experiment with random things. Again, there's like, if you're doing like a castle tower, I would do things different, right? Yeah, fieldstones really are awesome. I love them. Like, if I was doing a castle tower, heck, you could use those new arches from the carpenter and do some round stuff with those. Just place them sideways, you know, small arcs, the big ones. You can make some really sweet stuff. But they're like larger and things, and I think for this, we're just like, I don't know, I'm messing around trying to give it like a very natural forest feel, and so that's why it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be a little different maybe than what it could be, but I don't know, I think it's gonna look good. You can kind of curve the tops on it. I might come down a little more, or up a little more, I have no idea just yet, but yeah. Now you've done something round, you want to make a round wizard tower? I could. We could do, or like a lighthouse or something, a cool lighthouse build. Walk directly out from the barn and go to the cliff. That's where your bridge starts. Oh, cool, Ericson. Yeah, I love the fieldstones texture, especially how they use them for the little rice fields, and yeah, the type thing, absolutely. Yeah, looks like a AAA company design. Heck yeah, there we go. Where does Balthazar live in your forest village? He's up in the treehouse, but I've got a plan for Balthazar's place. Got a plan. Yeah, I love the fieldstones for the like rice fields and stuff. Little barriers. We did the little cascading like things, and they hold the water in and stuff. Still gotta. Oop. I am now stuck. There we go. I still gotta figure out like this creek. Right now I just have it going into a drain, but I want to bring it down to the farm down there. But yeah, I absolutely love the fieldstones. They make for some really cool stuff. They even look cool on a roof. Like if I did that roof out of fieldstones instead of the moss, it actually would look really cool too. Yeah, you can build a tower with the arches, absolutely. You can build a round domed roof. That was also in one of the submissions from the water build, you know, the new winter build competition. That was really fun to check out. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with them. Rotate them tons of different ways, and yeah. Okay, why can't I guess that's already been placed, or... Ah, here we go. And then on the outside here, I'm gonna continue up with this to get up to the top. Okay. Oops. There we go. And destroy these. And then on this one as well. Okay. Yeah, there's arches, some really cool ones. Got to get them in the water biome, because they're a later game. But yeah, we got the large stone arcs, small ones, which are still, they're huge. Like, these things are more for, like, castles and larger builds. Stone columns, column caps, you know, all kinds of fun stuff to build with. Do full-on, like, Roman and Greek architecture with them. The fence glitch has caused us some awkward moments, right? So many. Appreciate you, Meat Shield Maiden. Yeah, Art Deco uses Arch Imaginary architecture. I'm excited to see if you can imitate it with the new arches in the game. Heck yeah. Only figured out field stones were a thing after 1,200 hours in the game and saw someone else use them. Oh, nice. Yeah, they were a newer thing. They were added, it wasn't the Hollow Halls update. Forget which one it was. Maybe it was the Hollow Halls update, actually. A while ago that they did add them into the game. Use them to put an aqueduct in your village. Ooh, nice, Christy. Yeah. Water biome is all the way up top on the map. This entire area right here is the water biome. Goes up into here as well. Between the mountains and Blackmire. Yeah, we've got a lot of cool things with this game for building and creating some fun stuff. I'll do those arches, and then we gotta fill in up here, so maybe we just sort of continue this out like that or something, maybe? And then just kind of like, yeah, I guess that works. There, and then here and here. Yeah. That looks good. And then I might continue that up just so that yeah, that ties it in better. Okay. Yeah, they were available. The arches, you find them. I have a video on my channel as well, so may as well just go watch that. They're up here, I think. Crumville, yeah. Is where you can find the arches. Yeah, they were at a farmstead. I think they were harvestable in the beginning. They didn't tell you anything of where to find them or where. They were all the way down by where the carpenter was in Morwenna. Yeah, that's where you first found the field stones when they were first added to the game. I do believe that's what you were referring to for Morwenna there. They're down, yeah. Down in here, I think there were some when they updated the village. Yeah. And then once you also get them, I think you can craft them at the workbench. Like once you get one or two, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, field stones, just stone and dirt to craft them. They're like really cheap and easy. Yeah, great waterfall view and welcome in Joe the Wizardy. Hope you're doing well. If you just got the game, you have to go through all the content to get the arches, yeah. Yep, or do like a resource world or things along those lines. Do have to do that. Yeah, what do you guys think of this? This is kind of interesting we've got going on here. We could do these guys in the, okay, I was almost debating using these in between the pillars, but I think I'll just stick with the wood so that at least this build has a little bit of the conifer wood on it. I think that would look nice, but yeah. Yeah, the gold seems too fancy. Yeah, I think it would be too fancy for the sides here. I think just this side of like, maybe this is where the forge goes or the bedroom goes or something. But yeah. Have to use that design for your own place? Heck yeah. I think it actually looks pretty cool. I mean, look at that. For a rounded building, having like the pillars the way they are and stuff, it actually works pretty well. I wonder if I can like... I don't know, I was almost wondering about more like trim or interesting... Maybe not there. Because I can also use the wooden poles here as well, if I wanted, like the round poles. But something about like this, like, I don't know, these look really cool. And I kind of like them. I'm probably going to keep them that way. What I am debating though is bringing them down by 1 block, so I think I will, rather than, oops. I think that would look nicer just so that you really like see the field stones contrast. To where I bring them down like here. Yeah, I think that would look nice, actually. Right there, and then same thing on the sides here. Just come across on full, and then like that. Yeah, that just kind of closes in, makes it a little more cozy, a little more like supporting field, I think. Something like that. Yeah, with the small foliage, it is. It's very like Harry Potter inspired. That's this build. Yep. Looks like a wizard hat, pretty much. It is like Hagrid's hut inspired. A little bit of that. Let's see. I think it's there is what I wanted it. Yeah, I think so. Okay. We want to put one here. Okay. And then do one there and there. Perfect. And then... oops. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like that. I think that's looking pretty nice. Making round things in a block game hurts your head. Yeah, it's tough sometimes. This was not my first roof. Over 1,000 hours in the game before I'd probably honestly feel comfortable attempting this, and that's about what I did. But yeah, it was these last couple streams, but look back, honestly, the last stream that I did building this, we did the entire main mossy roof just in that one stream, so you want to sit through 3 hours and watch it like in great detail. I was kind of explaining the calculations more and how that all worked. So yeah, that was the stream to watch if you want to sort of comprehend it a little bit better. Let's see, let's go there maybe. Yeah, that looks okay. And then get, all right, one there, and then here and here, there and there. Yeah, so we got the windows. There we go. Got 1,500 hours and doesn't help feel comfortable with it. Yeah, it depends. It depends. Get used to it eventually. But yeah, it kind of hurts my head too. Hard to also stream and focus on other things while I'm focusing on this. Like I'll mess up big time or something. So this is kind of interesting. I feel like this is, yeah, I didn't add down those pieces there. Where we sort of had like a rim around it. Maybe I should try to do that on the sides here. Yeah. Well. Actually, maybe not. That looks a little bulky, maybe. Keep those guys off and then... Thing is, I like put them up here too, though. But technically that's correct. So I'll keep them up at the very top there. That works. Okay. I mean, Minecraft Circle Creator mixed with knitting experience. Using fieldstones as walls is such a cool idea. Looks really good. Thanks. Yeah, I haven't used it here. We use it as the barrier walls, but this does look pretty cool. I'm really digging it. And then just leaving it like a fairly open feel in here, honestly. And sort of sticking with that. I like it. I'm almost thinking of doing them as well for in here. But we'll see, I don't know. Maybe this area does just get left open, honestly. I think that's what'll happen. So with this, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it all the way around. I think that's vertically, yeah, that's good. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then free place it, and let's go like right on the insides of those guys there. Something like that. Okay. And then back here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's at 45. And then let's bring it right in here as well. Sweet. And then rotate it around again. Ooh, right here. Let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was thinking maybe I could like squeeze it up in here. I don't know. It's kind of like messing with the hitbox a little. Yeah, I'll leave it open where that tree is. Yeah. I'll leave it open where the tree is. Yeah, the green windows, stained glass and stuff would definitely look really good. Steve Cones, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the green stained glass ones would definitely look nice. This is kind of cool though. It leaves this very open gazebo feel for this area, which is kind of what I was going for. And they're like, there's enough of the golden stuff in here to where it still has a bit of like, you know, a little bit of privacy or something. But yeah, this looks kind of nice. And then sort of the contrast on these two, going in this area, then you've got the open feel. And I could like try to hang banners or do all kinds of fancy stuff kind of in here, but just noticed never followed you, my bad. No worries at all. No worries at all. Appreciate the follows. Mesh as well, really cool. Yeah, I think it's going well. Like the open panels of the gold windows. Yeah, at least for this area. Like what we do in here, I'm not entirely sure just yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think, all right, where should the chimney go? We gotta have like a chimney and forge. I feel like that's gotta be like right here, you know? Like a big forge right here. And then sort of like, or we could do like the forge right in the center. And then just sort of like, we don't have like a chimney right at the center of the roof, but I could. Or we could do like a big forge right on the center. It's either on this side, I think, or right in the center. Or maybe we have a chimney here, but then, and a little fireplace here, but then we have the forge in the center that we make from scratch, like a really cool forge design or something. A middle, yeah, forge in the center. Okay, center would be cool. Would ruin your cool roof. Yeah, I don't think I'll do a chimney as it within the center. But because of the open design, I think we could pull this off. It wouldn't really need a chimney because we can sort of pretend it just sort of vents out the walls or whatever, and it's got this whole indoor-outdoor area. You know, technically, yeah. If it burns clean and stuff, you know, I think we're fine. And then we could put a little chimney and fire pit on the side here, just for, like, cooking some stuff, you know? It could be a little kitchen. I have the side or the back, but I'm thinking that side. Because, well, let's see here. Actually, the chimney-wise, maybe we don't have a chimney or fireplace in this build. Maybe we just, I don't know yet. Yeah, I didn't bother with a chimney because yours was mostly open. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same. Like, maybe this build, we just try to, like, almost keep this area symmetrical. Like, do a big forge in the center, put the rest of his little crafting things around the outskirts a little bit. Could just make a 1 block wide chimney opening in the center of the roof. Still keep the roof lined. Yeah, I definitely could do that. Yeah, silly Chisel Oswald can't cook. Yeah. Add a couple of chutes that barely point outward, halfway up the roof. Yeah, could do that as well, for sure. Or sort of create like a mystical range hood design or something that hangs down. I was thinking like a big chandelier that then goes over the forge, and with how open the build is, it doesn't, I don't know if it needs a chimney, honestly. I kind of like just the open feel. And I like having the moss on the top. I don't know if I want like chimneys poking through the roof. Like, this is a cool round hut design. And having a chimney would definitely break it up more. I feel like it's perfectly broken up to not be like perfectly symmetrical by having this little angled hut that comes off of it, which I think turned out nice. But I don't think I'll do a chimney on this portion. I don't know. Yeah, as much as you love a little fireplace, I think it would look good without one. Yeah, I think so. I think so. This is the blacksmith hut. So the carpenter's workshop is down here. He has a little cooking spot, a little fireplace just to chill out, and a little kitchen. But they could honestly share each other's workplaces. Like, maybe the blacksmith honestly lives down here with the carpenter. Like, I could assign the blacksmith to this bed along with the carpenter. Well, if they updated that. But then, yeah, because this has like living quarters. It's a nice little house. And then the workshop for the carpenter is sort of, again, this outdoor area, which looks nice. And so, because they're so close to each other, like, literally this whole, like, outdoor thing, maybe the blacksmith just works here, and we have, like, a little chill, like, lounge area in here for him, just to, like, take a nap or something in this area, because this is, like, really peaceful and nice, some cool views kind of suspended over the hill. And then this is his shop. And then we leave this portion for just all of his tools and all of the shop type stuff. And then to actually sleep and stuff, maybe I have the blacksmith still live with the carpenter over there. I don't know. Yeah, they made double beds unavailable to NPCs. So stupid. They used to be, but now, yeah, I could do 2 single beds up there or something. That could work. Put a chimney where that tree is. Just destroy the tree and put a chimney. No, I want to keep the tree for sure. Yeah, a little place to eat lunch. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They always bunk together in your games. See, that'll work. That'll work. They share a bed together. Yep, I can see that. Yeah, this will work though. I could do like, yeah, I could do a nice little lounge area in here. I could even put a bed in here, just like up against a wall or something. And this could be like a private thing where we actually, ooh, you know what? A perfect idea for here is we want to put a banner hanging down. What kinds of banners look cool? I'm gonna go do the resource world for this. And I'll check out 3D Designs world as well. Let's see here. Dedicated server, I have it here, and then search. Let's try this, or I could just search mall. Let's see. Player hosted. Mall, there we go. Let's check it out and see. Do you have banners in there? Because we could get some. Be an office for meeting with fancy clients for forging, right? Yeah, Joe, the secret office. You do? Awesome. All right. So we want to go to the mall over here. The whole bottom floor is alphabetical. Ooh, sweet. So you said you had a timer in here that you added? Gem forge stones. That you wanted to show me? Have a shop on the second floor. Ooh. Could be his rage room where all the failed projects go. Yeah, that little addition to the thing, right? Oh, you're coming over. So yeah, 3D Designs use those arches for the ceiling here. It's actually really cool looking. Rotated them around. And We spawn in at the mall. That was a pretty cool build. Yeah, second and third floors organized. There he is. Yeah, the ceiling really is cool. Oh, nice. This chamber oh, that's really cool. After 6 minutes, after 12 minutes, after 18 minutes. No way. Go after 25 minutes. So, and then after 35 minutes, after 50, server reset imminent. Dude, that's sweet. What the heck? Oh, man. Oh, I feel like you should just submit this little section for the for the Enshrouded water part. Do like a little level 2 altar with like a water timer. This is freaking awesome. Damn, so I know that when this one is full of water, the server is gonna reset. That's freaking cool. Yeah, water clock? What the heck? That's amazing. Oh man, super cool idea. And then, is this is the water elevator? Got a water elevator to the second level. And then we've got, okay, water department. I got, okay, pet shop, salon. So these are all the, yeah, tackle shop. So maybe we've got the banners and stuff up in here that, I could try the collector's collection. Oh, it's all like secret. Trophy room. I should get used to this area because this is pretty cool. The tent. That's great. Balthazar's potions. Fenrig seeds. So let's see, where is there's all the like lounge areas. It's probably on the next level. I'll keep getting used to this. This is not the Shroud Depot. This is 3D Designs mall, item mall. It's a server. You can join it, and it's all organized, and it's pretty large. Pretty cool. Let's see. You are okay. I see the drops character. You're over here. Let's see. But yeah, this is pretty neat. Yeah, it feels like a mall, right? Sweet. Okay. The Tapestry Town. There we go. Okay. Hey. Well, here's where all the banners are gonna be. So what do we want? Big red, maybe the green, the medium hollow banner. The red one. Yeah, red or green. Let's see, what do we got in here? There's all the tapestries on the side. Yeah, some of these would be cool. Use this place sometimes, very well organized. Yeah, this seems really sweet. Really well done, for sure. So I'll try to get, okay, vertical red banner and then the medium hollow halls banner. And then some of these long blue ones as well if I want. Okay, we'll try to see here, but is this available to download or just a server to join? So I think 3D Designs isn't the message I pinned in the Discord of your does that have the download in it actually, or did it? Let's see, in the games channel I think it was in the pinned section. No, it was in general, was it? I don't remember. Yeah, I'll follow you over there, okay. But yes, I think he has some of the files, but yeah, it's a server you can log on. Don't need a password or anything, it's up there. Perfect, there you go. Awesome. So yeah, enshrouded.3ddesigns.com. And there you go, can download the world. So it got the full website. That's right, because that was the message I pinned, had the website with everything, the login info and the download and everything else. So yeah, perfect. This is awesome. Yeah. So really cool server, and thanks for sharing this with us, 3D. This is freaking awesome. And has everything we'd ever need. Has a server and a download and stuff. Done a lot of hard work into this build. It's also just an incredible build and stuff, for sure. Sweet. So yeah, anyone can download the world right over there at the link. There you go. All right, let's see how these banners see how they fit, if they work. Because I've got plenty of room down into the ground to be able to phase it down, so that could work. Yeah, many hours into this, yeah, I bet. It's definitely a pretty crazy build for sure. It's awesome. Okay, well we've got our banners now. And I was thinking that could just be a really cool divider for this area. So let's try some of them in here. Let's do this one and then the green. I'm guessing green is probably going to be what I end up using. Ooh, this might actually be the perfect size. Yeah. Okay. And then we can sort of like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. And then kind of like bloop. So there's the blacksmith's private quarters. That's actually cool. I love the green one. I'm not even going to try the other ones because it's got the gold on it, which goes perfectly with the gold windows I use in this room. So there's like his private room and office. Oh, it's perfect. I love it. And I don't think that sticks up or nothing. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. Building looks like the perfect place for wedding photography. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Gotta have enshrouded weddings here. Someday in like 2050 or something, when weddings are practically all gonna be virtual or whatever. I hope not. But yeah, this is a freaking like fantasy dream. I love this spot. Secret room idea unlocked. Yeah, there you go. Yep. And yeah, check that it doesn't come through the roof. I think we're good on the roof. I think we're good. I do not see anything poking through in the middle there. And it had, like, I could have gone up, I think, a whole nother, like, 20 clicks if I really need, but, don't move the blacksmith in with the carpenter. You would have to pay rent. Oh, he'll have plenty of valuables in here to pay rent with, I could put all his coins and, like, treasury, just, like, a lounge with, like, his, like, most beautiful weapons and things in here on the pillar, like, hung on the pillars, and then, like, a little, like, bed and corner couch and coffee table in here. For like an office slash lounge slash bedroom if he didn't want to sleep with the carpenter, kicked him out. Yeah, have a half banner as a hidden door to your storage room. Yeah. Or Stargate World. That's awesome. Yeah. Banners and secret rooms and stuff are fun. Enshrouded even gives us all the secret doors and stuff there. But, yeah. Yeah, a chimney thing could attach it to the tree, yeah. I think I'll leave it. Just simple without it there, but a round heart-shaped bed, like Austin Powers. Yeah, I gotta figure out what kind of bed. Maybe no, not the cot. He deserves like a really high-end fancy bed. What do we have actually? Does the carpenter, like, does some of the new furniture have some? Let's see here. Because this could be interesting to look at. We've got all like the super fancy bathroom type stuff, but beds wise, what do we got in here? Because honestly, like the boreal bed is pretty cool. That's a nice one. We could also just do like the rustic bed, just do like a little nest in here. Make it super cozy, but it's not as like blacksmithy, you know? Oh, make a custom bed? Yeah, Christy, could do that. With some chains or something and do something funny there. That'd be cool. I can kind of snap, snap up this curtain on the door. Yeah, I can still close that. I don't know, maybe not on the door, but yeah, on the windows and stuff, I feel like I need to have, curtains in here for sure, or something. Something to cozy it up a little bit, depends. Just let him sleep on a table next to a mostly finished mug of ale. Right? Use a bookshelf, hidden door, underwater. It looks like the waterfall is falling out through it? Dang, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna try it. Use a forge for metal plates at his base. Old days. Keep sleeping people warm. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll have to do like some cozy interior or something. And then yeah, I think the center forge idea here is totally cool. Do a big chandelier hanging down from the top, and then a big forge right in the center. And now the next thing we got to do is like determine, you know, all the stuff that the blacksmith needs. So I'm gonna deposit some of my random stuff back into the chest so that we can start working on like bringing in his crafting stations, or at least the ones that I'm gonna have as part of the forge. There's gonna be some that aren't specific to the blacksmith, but all right, let's put those in. Banners, let's see where I want these things to go. Our chest, bathroom stuff, beds. I guess banners probably near windows. I think I'll put them in there. I don't think I have them like sorted in a chest yet. Okay, and doors. Sweet. Dig a fire pit in the center of the floor with an iron grate over it. That'd be cool. I do want it to stick up in this case because of the way I want like the forge to be there, but I forgot we have the vines and all those things that I gotta use as well. Field stones. This should be fairly okay. I'm gonna put my wolf cosmetics back in the section in here for that. Okay, I should have enough room to pick up his stations. Those are at the top of the tree. Yeah, like a sunken fire pits and stuff would be really cool. I wanna try my hand at some sort of a cool forge design, but make the forge in the bed. Nice hot bed when you go to sleep. That would be very, very hot. Then again, he's got like his whole hand is like black and stuff. So we want this thing. So I need to get the stuff out of these stations as well to pick them up. The charcoal kiln is gonna be one. I wanted this to be one. I know some of these are like crafted at the carpenter, but they make sense to put in the blacksmith area, so that one we can pick up. And this stuff is all alchemist related. There's the forge. We'll pick the smithing tools and the forge up. Okay. Sweet, we already have a table saw, a second one at the carpenter, so there we go. Now I can go and place this all down over there. Sunken fire pit outside the workshop for people to gather and hang out. Yeah, there you go. Gotta do that. A bed of coals, yeah, there. So yeah, I was thinking like in this front area, kind of off to this side. It could almost mirror this hut here, but instead of being a rounded hut, it's like a mini rounded patio that's like right out here with a little fire pit and some chairs. That could actually look really nice. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna go, this is kind of a big piece, so I want to put it maybe right there. We've got the bellows. Yeah, it's kind of a nice spot for it. And then we've got this guy over here. Or maybe both of them, so we got like the windows. Let's see here. The window in the center of them. Maybe over by one more. And then the charcoal kiln on this side. We could even do a couple of these. I think, yeah, that's the right orientation. So yeah, we've got like some of the surrounding things. I don't know exactly where they'll go right now. We can always put some like interesting brick pieces under them or something fun. Put a steel forge in the center, or butt two of them. Yeah, so because we could do these guys. So this is his forge, and we could put two of them together right in the center, and then almost like customize it. I wanna make this a little bit custom. So like we could put one there and then one on the other side, and then actually like phase like torches down into them to have like a smoke and like flames effect even when they're not running, and like all kinds of just really cool stuff to make like a big forge in the center. That we'll put it there for now, but yeah, I agree. I think something really cool there would be nice. And then maybe we put I feel like, I don't know, where would his like tool rack go? We put this at the forge, or he needs like a big, maybe a big diagonal table here that's like his workbench slash like weapon showcase thing as you walk in the entry. I think that's a good idea. Let me get the large VUCA table. And maybe that's where his tools go and some stuff as well. Building things you've only ever built with Lego. Nice. A small windmill as the ceiling fan. Right, if only we could rotate them sideways though. Because I can't. We can only rotate them around. At least not with the water wheel. I technically have not tried with the windmill, but does it rotate sideways? If anyone knows, that'd be cool. Alright, so I'll do a big rustic table. Maybe a small one too, just so that I can have some options here. And we can make kind of his like workbench table area. Pretty sure you can with the windmill? Really? Maybe I gotta try this. The small windmill. Okay. I'll give it a try then. That would be really cool if we could. Yeah, lay the tools on the workbench partially sunken in. Yeah, that'd be good. So maybe like literally right here to have like his weapons showcase table. And I was thinking at least for now, the tools could go. Oh man, they actually fit there like really nice, and like some weapons around them or something. The tools could go there for now, and then we have like maybe another little table slash workbench in the corner here, just with like a chair at it eventually. So we, yeah, essentially have this like large round building, very open. I'll do like a big chandelier thing in the middle, some really cool like rafters, roof design. And then some interesting lighting along the outskirts. Yeah, some cool like rugs or floor patterns here and there. I think a floor pattern itself with the gold blocks even could be really cool to do like a whole floor pattern in the center here. Some sunburst pattern or something to almost match what we've got on this banner. And then yeah, the lounge in here. And then having that, but tip them over 90 degrees. Oh yeah, the tools, it could do that. Yeah, incline ladders would be cool, right? Some props aren't rotatable. Yep, this is true. Awesome 3D. Yeah, let me know if you can rotate fans or the windmills and stuff. That could be cool to do like a big ceiling fan on the bottom of like a, yeah, a gold or copper floor. Yeah, definitely. I think that would be nice. It'd be really nice to do some cool design here. So we've got all of his stuff in here. Let me put the, wanted to put some of the coal and, okay, iron, and let's just put all of this stuff in here. I'll distribute it through its proper stations eventually, but for now I'll at least be there for when I need it. But yeah, I think this is gonna look really cool. You got the big forge there, and then a big something big and custom in the middle where you go, and then yeah, we've got the little anvil here, and I'll do the same thing, craft that again. It was crafted at the blacksmith, I do believe, yeah. Let me go and make another forge, because I do think 2 of them at least, so we get like 2 anvils there. And if they allowed us someday to place down the anvil, or like the repair piece, that would be cool. Because I don't think, at least, actually maybe we can, I don't remember. But I didn't think we could craft a anvil at this guy, just like one of those big anvils. I think you just have to have the forge for it. We could put a wood stove in there, actually. Nah, we've got the forge, that'll keep it hot. Yeah, I don't need a wood stove. I just like all these things. It's like so hard to like not use every single thing in here. We can craft the bellows as a separate piece. But yeah, no anvil or anything really. We could try to design something, but I would love to be able to do that. Just allow us to make the repair station, honestly, that we find in all those locations. That's exactly what I would want, essentially. And I thought they added it at one point in like a beta, and then they took it back out again, so I don't know. Don't know what their plan is for that, but yeah, essentially we could like, you know, like that, to where we've got some bellows, some anvils, and then we do like a whole custom ring or something with it, to where the anvils sort of stick out, and then we put some actual like fire in there and stuff for the forge. But that way like 2 people could be working on stuff at the same time, and I kind of like this. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, lava under the ground. Yeah, with visible through the cracks with glass channel. Oh man, that'd be so cool. Yeah, that's why he took over an area with one and left it. Yeah, you build the smith around it. You could take over the forge and do some lava stuff with that. Ooh, an option to convert the workbench to an anvil visually. Yeah. They give you rotation controls, but don't let you rotate with T and G. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I've thought. 3D for the windmill and the water wheel. It's like you can only kind of rotate it sideways around. Having big hopes the Keen will make most props available to us with creative mode. I'm hoping so. At least more of them. Yeah, lack of props was what tempts you to mod, right? Yeah, we can place them with mod, that's for sure. There is a mod to be able to place them, which is nice, at least, that exists and that we can. But yeah, as far as vanilla goes, I'd love to be able to have some more capabilities there. This is awesome, though. I think as far as like a start goes, yeah, and being able to look in the side and see like big forge flames in the center there and stuff. I think this is gonna be really sweet. And like, I wonder if we can make like coal piles or use some terrain material to like try to disguise this. This would be very interesting. And then of course we're gonna have to have a clutter party. Item frames, weapons, cool lights, like, you know, cozy up the lounge a bit. Make like a really cool little cozy interior to the blacksmith. Forge had lava looking block with the braziers sunk into. Yeah, we can kind of sink some stuff in and create that look a little bit. That's kind of what I want to do. Yeah, sink a scavenger fire. Ooh, we could do like a ton of smoke. That thing would be too overkill for indoors though, I feel like. And when the fires burn this hot, smoke just isn't like, it's not as bad as you'd think in here. Like, We've got the high vaulted ceiling, which is great. We've got a very open area, which is partly why it's like, yeah, I don't think I'll do the chimney, you know? I think just leaving it like this is good. But yeah. Yeah, being able to sink some of the fires or braziers in here will give just the right amount of smoke, but keep it tamed down enough. But I love this, honestly. This round build is really coming along, and I love the open feel. Could even put like some wooden windowsill trim on the tops of these stones here that like rounds out with the cutting boards or something. That could be really cool, actually. Yeah, I wonder. Scavengers. Ooh, the smaller fire doesn't make crazy smoke. Do they have a smaller one there? Ooh, that could be cool. Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a blacksmith in real life constantly, you know. Kind of a gas mask and protection and all kinds of stuff because it is toxic. Like it's not as much visible smoke, but like the metals and the toxicity of it, you don't want that in your lungs. You don't. Coal and blacksmithing and welding and stuff like that, you definitely want to have a mask and have protection and stuff. Don't want to joke around with that. Yeah, we could figure out some things though for sure in here. And this is just, it's looking so nice now that it's finally done here. Like there's a building there, which is really cool. If I hop up on my little thing, there's our little blacksmith hut. And yeah, I was almost thinking like, well, it could look cool to like wrap something around the top of the hut. Like we could do like a little like vine or foliage circle that like spirals down the roof. Or even just some foliage bits and pieces here and there. But what it's immediately missing right now are 2 lanterns to go on the outside. So I'm going to go and grab some of those just so we have some light over there initially. But it's great to have that coming along. And again, first rounded, pointy round roof that I've done, so I can say I've done that. The brazier the carpenter makes, it's small, doesn't make much smoke. Yeah, there are some really nice ones that I could totally use to sort of disguise some things. Definitely. Ooh, is that the fish cooker at the top for the roof peak? Ooh, that might actually be a really good idea. Because that sort of has like that could almost be like a chimney sort of thing, and we could phase it down in. It's not a bad idea, actually. Damn. That could look really good. We could phase it down. It's perfectly round as well. And then it's got that little top, like, roof peak thing that sticks out. Or either that, or we could do our own, like, little roof peak with some plates and, like a little chimney cap thing. But something like that. That's what it needs. Yes. That's what it needs. So yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea, actually. It'd be awesome. Do it now. We'll get around to it. Next stream will probably be a lot of, well, next stream on this, I should say, will probably be a lot of the decorating, a lot of things in that regard, so definitely stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. Alright, so yeah, I felt like immediately I needed a little bit of light. And we can get that. But yeah, that's a great idea. Do some sort of like really minor chimney cap, but without blocks. Whether it's using the fish cooker, or yeah, something up there. I think that would look really nice. Yeah, some fish coming down from the top of the seafood grill, right? Those do look nice. So we'll put those there. I think that's at a pretty good, yeah, same height as the other thing, so that we've got a little bit of light at the entry there. And that way it's not going to be in total darkness. I like that a lot. You know how cozy that little hut is, honestly. That's probably one of the cozier builds I've done. And like, if you didn't make it, like I would use this same exact design for Hagrid's hut. If I did a Harry Potter build with like Hogwarts and stuff, I would do the same thing, just different roof material. But like it's pretty cozy. Like you make this into a house rather than a blacksmith too. It could make for a really cool house design, honestly. Um, just a little rounded cozy hut in the woods. Um, yeah. Need some orange lights inside. Yeah, we'll have to deck it out with some colorful lights on the inside for sure. For sure, it'd be awesome. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good though. Love the open feel, and this is a good stopping point. I like the walls the way they are as well. Like I said, maybe cutting boards or something fun just on the tops of them eventually, but yeah, have nearly enough storage to run your own Shroud Depot server. Right? At some point, you could make a whole Shroud Depot in the basement of this place. The Forager Forest is what we could call it or something. That could be fun. Yeah. Yeah, some of the new bamboo lights, absolutely. Gotta do some of those in here because the center chandelier and the fire is what's really gonna make things pop. And give it the light it needs. So, yeah. Don't use the shelves as shelves, they're stairs. I really like the stairs in your contest build. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. That's gonna be awesome. Is there a way to add a fog effect to the base yet? Unfortunately not. With a mod, there actually might be. But if you want that fog effect, I'll actually show you. I don't know if you've seen the Halloween build that I did. Not this last year, but like the year before. This is the one I did for the Halloween build competition. And to get a foggy effect, I built it in this, in these like shroud spores here. So that one it regrows eventually, so it comes back. But these little shroud spores, if you find a spot in the meadows where there's these like little bit of shroud, you can actually build here because it's not technically shroud, it's just these spores that give off all the fog. Again, it would be so cool if we could build these. Unfortunately, we can't, but like that's what I use to give this haunted church the foggy effect. And if I'll go and switch my thing to be nighttime, we can take a look at some of the stuff at night as well as the blacksmith hut just to see how it looks. But yeah, it's that's kind of closest you get to like building something in the fog. Let's get the night duration so we can. There we go. Oop, I don't want the food buff thing. Let's do, yeah, day duration. Let's just cut it down. Okay. Hopefully the devs put something like that in the game. Yeah, for spooky builds, right? Maybe a October update next. Totally. No, that'd be super cool. Cause that was something I wanted to do here was sort of that fog, and with the little spores and stuff at night, the whole graveyard just kind of comes to life. And then I added more fog. You can see these big hollow hall torches here. The crypt chandeliers with the green flames. I glitched some of them down into the ground, and that's actually what these chains are as the entrance to this church. These giant chains are the chains from those chandeliers, and they glitched into the ground at the perfect height to allow me to also have the smoke coming up at the doorway of the church. So you can get creative sometimes with it. But yeah. Looked at some community Christmas build and it had some reddish fog going on. Didn't figure out how though. Interesting. Send me like a picture or something. I could try to see. Decay tool for furniture. Ooh yeah. Totally. Need those chains. We'll try to flip those. Yeah. Right? Yeah, again, just giving us the chains themselves with no chandelier on them. But this is how, by the way, guys, this is how I'm going to do a hanging house from the tree. I'm going to do a hanging house for the blacksmith. Or not the blacksmith, the alchemist from the tree. And I want to use these big chains and do like a big hanging round house from the tree somewhere off a branch with one of the chains in the center of the roof. And then use the design we just did for the blacksmith roof as a alchemist roof and then do, you know, some sort of really cool, like, cylindrical building hanging off. Like, really cool. Yeah, fog machine could be similar to a water spout thing that spouts out the water. Yeah, an enshrouded fog machine or something, right? Some sort of like a shroud prop that like creates it, you know? Yeah, as the night comes, this build just starts looking more and more spooky because you can really start seeing the fog as the light sort of reflects it. And if I unequip my ring of light, there it is. So in the dark, it really, yeah, the fog would be such a nice addition to the game because not only does it look cool, but the way it like reflects the light and just creates like this ominous feel to stuff is definitely pretty cool. I think I built my pumpkin on one as well. Yeah, so you got like this foggy, like shrouded interior to the pumpkin. Would like that well block sound again? Yeah, that was why I built this church out of well blocks in the first place, because it played the spooky music when I went inside. It doesn't do that anymore, but yeah, it was extra spooky at one point. Yeah, this was a fun one to do, and that was the sort of closest I got to the fog stuff, was just using those spores and building over them to create that, you know, again, the fog over here reflecting some of the green light from the corn maze and stuff. It was, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Started playing the game recently and got to the Veilwater. It's very pretty. Trying to build something in the Capybara Oasis, a town. The videos are good. Been getting some ideas. Awesome. Heck yeah. Once they put in fog, you want to create a cool corner for the collector. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely would be awesome. Ooh, somebody came alive. We have a scavenger lurking in the shadows. I should get back. I'm gonna spook myself out at this build. We'll see how the blacksmith hut looks at night. And then we'll probably call it a stream for today, soonish. I just want to see what the lanterns and with some of the path lighting. Yeah, it definitely needs more light, but like imagine once we get some colored lights here, how the whole inside is just gonna glow through all these windows at night, and it's gonna look sweet. Like even if I just put like a lantern in here, that's already like, yeah, it's gonna look so cool with a bunch of like colored lights and other things like to glow, and then having like a little fire pit to hang out here and stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to keep doing it. So hope you all liked today's stream. This was fun to sort of get the whole hut outlined. We're now ready for some more interior. And yeah, am I achieving the curved look on those blocks? Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what I was going for with this build. If I equip the ring of light there, using some of the field stones and doing kind of a curved house is what I was going for this this blacksmith hut here. But yeah, definitely fun to get it all sort of outlined and stuff, and later this week, whether it's Friday or I might even squeeze a stream in on Thursday as well as another one, just to keep checking out some of the build submissions for the water biome, not water biome, but like water related build competition that's going on right now for Enshrouded. So do stay tuned for those. I've also got more games and fun stuff planned to just check out, have some fun with some RPG style games and stuff like that that I thought were kind of cool coming out. Maybe checking out, yeah, whether it's Vintage Story, Soulframe, that new game that's kind of in a prelude early access state right now. Looked really cool graphically and stuff, like that dark fantasy feel, really fun adventures. Yeah, some other fun stuff that I've got planned there. And then getting back to videos, in terms of videos I've got planned, I want to do a roof tutorial, full in-depth how to do a terrain roof kind of a thing. I'll probably just title it something like how to do the mossy roof, but you can apply the same things to the straw roof, the winter roof with the snow, stuff like that. and kind of do some of that. So be on the lookout for some of that. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Do appreciate it. Helps the channel out. Like the stream if you're watching on YouTube. Follow if you're watching on Twitch. And join the Discord server if you're not already in there. And I'll see you all next time. Alrighty, cheers everyone. Thanks for joining.